How's it going? Oh yeah. Can you hear me? How's it going? Hi Nicole. Hey, thank you guys. This is great. I'm excited to see if anyone checks out the game. Makes sense, makes sense. Uh, yeah, the heroes themselves are sort of like Dota. You ever played Dota?
Most interesting. The
Yeah, or
binding
like Heroes of the
process
Storm
appears to
or
have
Dota
succeeded.
or anything like that,
Excellent.
where the
This
characters
truly
themselves
was
you
easier
can't
than I
change
had
between the gender.
anticipated. You must have many questions. I will answer what I can, but we do not have much time. I have made you immortal. As an immortal, you can still die, but death is unlike mortals. You will resurrect after you die. You are also special, but I will not discuss that just now. When you become immortal, you are born anew. You will have no memories of your former mortal life. Your appearance, however, is unchanged. Others may recognize you. Do not be concerned. I will help you with this transition. Not long ago, there was a cataclysmic sundering of the earth to the east of here. Rows of mountains burst from the ground with a fiery volcano at the center. Entire realms were destroyed. It has thrown civilization into chaos. What's more, simple beasts of the neighboring realms have become unusually aggressive. Villages are being attacked, and there have been rumors of demons roaming the land. The people need an immortal. They need you. There is a stone giant terrorizing the nearby farmers. Stone giants are usually peaceful, but something has infected this one's mind. It must be destroyed before more lives are lost. In your immortal form, you will be powerful enough to defeat it. Bring your weapon. I will take you to the stone giant.
Yeah, you might want to run through the tutorial again. I think it skipped the tutorial this time. But yeah, you just pick a skill, one of the ones you think sounds cool. You probably should. That way you'll... Well, I guess I could walk you through how to play it. That'll work too. The tutorial's pretty simple. Do you want to try it? Yeah, so just hit log out. And then there's a tutorial button at the bottom. And then you can pick back up and continue with your character in a sec. But the tutorial doesn't use your actual character. It uses some other characters. So are you guys actually running for 24 hours, like some editor? Are most people starting today, or are most people starting yesterday? I haven't been following it too well.
Yeah,
Most people started yesterday. Unfortunately, I had to work yesterday. There is no way around it. So we're doing it today. I mean, the point of Extra Life is not when you do the marathon to raise money. It's the fact that you're raising money for the sick kids. So we're doing it a day afterwards, and hopefully, we'll get a lot of people still that are watching streams from yesterday. They'll see this one and give this one a watch, and I'm 40% of the way to my goal right now. My goal is $1,000 this year, and I have around $400. So any sharing that you could do on social networks would be much appreciated, just to try and help me get to my goal. But hopefully we can do it this year.
Tell your friends, tell your family, yeah. Actually, I have to apologize. I realized that the microphone for Skype was working up until now, but the microphone for the stream had been off, but now it's on. So people on the stream can hear us, so they're no longer confused and listening to a one-sided conversation. Apologies. Hashtag first time streaming. Yeah. My bad. But, yeah.
The level is taking so long to load. It's very weird.
Is this loading off the internet right now, or?
Yes.
Okay.
But I would expect it to still be faster than this.
Yeah, I mean, I have a stream running over here to the right of me, just to, make sure the stream's still doing its thing, and I also have, we're connecting with Skype at the same time, so that might be the reason for the internet sluggishness, so.
It's true, it's true.
Yeah. I'll shut down my stream here for a moment, let's see.
It's funny, I like changed it so that when I'm actually running in debug mode, it won't just say loading level, it'll tell you exactly what it's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly what it's loading, but I switch it to loading level for some reason so that it's just simpler for the end user, but now I have no idea what it's doing. Why is it taking so long?
Well, it's a stream of, games that are, yours, like I said, yours is, closer to completion than a lot of games we're going to be showing today, and, but we expect problems across the board. And actually, it's going a lot faster now. It's, ticking up a little faster, it looks like, so maybe me turning off my stream did help. I'm just worried that some device somewhere in our, yeah, there we go, oh, okay, yeah. Some device in this building is going to, do an auto-update. There we go.
Relgar, I'm not sure we can survive.
We can. We must. We've come so far already.
4 of us have already died. Only you and I remain.
Where is Cadwell? Fuldreth?
They never arrived.
Cowards.
I think not. This is suspicious, Relgar.
You think they are to blame for this?
No, but I sense that something is amiss.
We need to press on. Summon your immortals, Yudin.
They died in the last wave, and have not yet resurrected.
No.
I have but one. It will buy us time until yours are ready. Clear the path ahead. Allies will arrive shortly.
All right.
If you change your mouse sensitivity in Windows, the game will pick it up for sure. All it does is match whatever your Windows sensitivity is.
We unfortunately have a very cruddy mouse here, which we meant to swap out for a better one. We need to turn it up, like the sensitivity. It occasionally will do stuff where it like jumps back the other direction, like randomly too. So that's not the game.
I told you I would use use yours.
I can swap them if you want. We can swap at some point during the stream. It's our first time doing this. People should hopefully cut us some slack. It's for a good cause, and you know we're not professionals.
Because I guess there are professionals that do this now, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so if people do this for a living, like yeah, you wouldn't believe. Like I still don't believe because it's just like wow, how.
I see a larger group of creatures up ahead. Are your immortals ready now, Yuden?
Yes, my Phoenix Mage and Summoner approach.
Excellent. You will need to work together to defeat the next wave. Proceed.
That's right. This is giving us kind of a little sampler of the classes here too. And this was based on the inspiration, Jesse. What was the inspiration behind this? You said was
Well, it's a bunch of games. Like the big one for me was XCOM. I was always a huge fan of XCOM.
XCOM is really good.
yeah. I know a lot of people are big XCOM fans, and this taking XCOM into like a fantasy setting, you know, is definitely
That
cool.
was basically it. I always thought like XCOM was cool. I took with the original XCOM, by the way, which I love the new one too. But the original one, I always thought it was cool. But you know, you're basically just like shooting guys.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
guns that have like a 70% chance to miss.
Yeah. Exactly.
And your characters, they get a little stronger over time, but for the most part, they're throwaway soldiers that you can rehire.
Right.
I
Yeah.
just thought wouldn't it be cool to make an XCOM game with a fantasy setting and with a bunch of different spells, so that there's more strategy involved in the casting of the spells. And then that's basically where we started from. And then it just kind of morphed into something like a bit of a dungeon crawler, like Diablo, where rather than just being like a fixed role where you have to like kill like a set number of enemies, you kind of crawl through the levels and get stronger and find items and craft items. So a lot of the item system stuff is very Diablo 2. So you're your characters level up and get new skills and
I was actually gonna say, like, I haven't played much Diablo 3, but from what I hear, using the Diablo 2 item system would be vastly better than the Diablo 3 setup. Because a lot of friends I talk to are not happy with that. So yeah, and I like I personally can definitely dig the fantasy setting as well. I mean that's something I've always liked as well. So yeah, no, this is. And also, I never played XCOM, but did XCOM have anywhere near like the amount of dialogue and like character depth and all that? I mean, were they?
No, nothing. It has no storyline really, other than like aliens are coming and you must destroy them.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no real storyline to XCOM, and that's cool. I mean, XCOM is my favorite games of all time. But
Right, yeah.
That's another element of this I wanted to add.
Definitely, yeah.
I don't know. I guess when you're making a fantasy game, I feel like it needs to have a storyline as well, and I didn't want it to be even as minimal as the storyline for Diablo, which is a really, really minimal storyline.
Yeah. Diablo 3 storyline I think got it better. What's
So
up?
I have a question.
sorry.
Here, for example, the fireball spell here. This it says 930. What is that corresponding to?
That's the number of time units. So the yellow bar above your character that has the number of time units left, and you can actually see there's a hourglass
Yep.
up to the left.
I see.
The total number you have. You have about roughly 500 per turn, and at the end of your turn, you'll get another 500, and then the enemies get 500, and it goes back and forth.
So essentially that's the cooldown. All right,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
so when it's on cooldown, like just her walking around, does that cause it to cool down further? Is it? Okay, all right, that makes
So
sense.
if I like walked back here or something like that.
Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah,
okay.
Like
I see
every
that.
step, he's like it's taking like 10 off of the cooldown value.
All right, sorry, bear with me. It's been a while since I played a game like this.
That's okay. I don't know how to play it fully either. So yeah, that's why we're kind of learning together.
It's good, this is one thing I really enjoy doing is seeing people play the game for the first time, right? Yeah.
As you wish.
I don't get to see that too much when you're in a small studio. You don't have QA or anything.
No,
So
that's actually. I was gonna say that's.
rely on other people, like actual users that might be paying players to
Oh yeah.
QA your game. And
I think with Steam these days, a lot of people just wind up doing that because otherwise, I mean, to pay for like real, genuine QA is it's really expensive, and finding good QA is also tough. Like I've personally been QA for a lot of like. I mean, I wind up being QA for a lot of like different studios. I mean, I'm really good at finding bugs. Actually, I've done it for like business software as well, and for games. I'll go in and find bugs that no one else can, and I'll be like, the people will be like, "Whoa, where'd that come from?" And I'm like, "Sorry, I found it." So yeah, but no, it's yeah, no, that's why playtesting. Yeah, players are the best QA because they'll go in, they'll find ways to wreck it.
oh, you're absolutely right. I mean, like.
Stunned, I think, yeah.
That's the thing, like when you're a developer, you tend to play the game the same way every time.
Oh yeah, yep.
And you also, I find you have a tendency to kind of naturally not do the thing that would make it break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't think about it exactly. Yeah.
It's like you subconsciously want it to not break.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, let's see.
Alright, now I can do some stuff here. No, that's not what I wanted to do.
What is your will?
Alright, we can't fireball from this one yet.
So what that is, it's cooled down, but you don't have time to cast it.
Yeah,
So-
I messed up that one. Oh well. See. This mouse is messing up though.
But that's a good strategy. You want to take out the guys in the back because they're weaker,
Yeah.
but they deal a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
ranged.
be it.
And unfortunately, it's a tutorial. If your guys die, they just respawn. So it's not that big of a deal. And that's kind of the idea of the game, is that
Yeah.
your characters are immortals, and then when they die, they come back.
I was
to
gonna say,
life.
as we learned from the gentleman at the beginning, they respawn at that redstone, so yeah, we can, yeah. It's no real loss if you die. Do you lose, actually, I guess that's a question. Do you lose experience, does your character lose EXP in game or anything like that if you
You
die?
lose gold. You lose some gold, not very much, but
Okay.
you lose a little bit of gold. It's coming back to Diablo 2. The original Diablo 2, you would lose nothing in the regular difficulty, and then in Nightmare, which is the one up, you would lose gold, and then one up from that hell, you lose gold and XP. In this, I just kind of made it all the way through, so you just lose gold. And there's a few like kind of special circumstances in the game where you can't resurrect.
Right. By the way, I think Nicole just found a bug.
Oh yeah.
When she used the fireball on the mage there, the flaming mage, if she used it when, like, from distance, so the character had to move before firing it, it did the animation, but it didn't actually use the ability, and it didn't really actually land, I think.
Really? Which one? The
What?
The
Phoenix
flame.
or the one-
Yeah, the Phoenix mage, yeah. She used his fireball from range, he walked over, he fired it, but then nothing happened. And then she had to, like, after he moved into position, she used it again, and that fired it off, so...
Oh, okay.
What is your will?
Remember, these games are unreleased. We're not, I mean, there's going to be bugs, there's going to be issues. We're not, I want to stress that enough, incredibly to people on stream, like, not an indicator of the final product. I mean, that needs to be said, so.
What do you need? As you wish.
Actually, wait a minute, I'm mistaken. Never mind. he has a regular flame attack, and then he has the big fireball. I thought she was
Yeah,
using...
I
Okay,
really
yeah,
know
never
what
mind.
you're talking about there,
Never
but...
mind. I am wrong.
Yeah, it looked, from when I was watching here, it looked like it worked correctly, but
No, you're right, it did. Because he has a... I mean, I'm a little further away from the screen. So he has like a regular flame attack. He's using it now, where it doesn't do a lot of damage, so it didn't look like, you know... I couldn't tell how much damage it was doing. But then she hit him with the fireball nuke, and it like one-shot him, so I was like, oh.
Yeah, the spells do a lot more damage than
Yeah.
the physical attacks. Even though it looks like a little fireball, those are technically considered physical attacks. in the
Right,
game.
oh, okay, yeah.
And then there's then the spells. Most of the spells do magic damage.
Yeah, and that makes sense, that the big nukers just like, with their like ranged attacks, like in any like...
Attard is just ahead. Now is our chance.
We may yet emerge victorious. Let us finish this.
What is this? What's happening?
Oh,
Get out of here.
I think that cataclysm... That,
Choose your immortal form.
yeah.
So you can cancel out of this because you already made your character. So there you are. So you just log in, and then it should actually be a little simpler here than in the tutorial. You can go back to the map screen, which is the little skull icon on the top.
Ooh, neat, there's a tournament coming up. Interesting.
There it is. Well, hopefully it'll land on that date.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was gonna say, if we start the tournament right now, we'd be the only ones like, default winner, woo! First and last place. Then you gotta click,
Yeah,
I think.
and then there's a play button on the right, and you hit play.
Oh, you said it's a public, people are gonna join us. Damn it.
All those people,
Yeah.
all those 0 people that are other than playing.
There's no other people. Oh, this is testing, man. Someone will join, watch. Like, we'll be like, no one's, and like, wait, how, there's someone on the network. What is this? What is this madness?
Well, I could always join on the network.
You know, if you want to, actually, would that complicate things, or would that, you know, probably be... I don't know, would that be a complicating factor, or do you think it would help? I mean, it's up to you.
Well, I'll continue to just watch.
Just watch now, okay.
And then I can always join in a bit.
Cool. I also just realized I could set the stream to say we're playing Immortal Empire. Some of the games are listed there, and some aren't for Twitch, but yours is, so thankfully we could do that.
And I'm just checking out the Twitch page now. Cool. So on Twitch, when you
What do you wish?
when you are like streaming this stuff, does it then like turn into a video that you can like link to later? You know what I'm saying? Like
It is actually, yeah. It'll save up online as a video. In this case, it's probably gonna be a big, long, hefty video. I don't have Turbo, so it doesn't save it forever. But what I can do is actually I can export it to save the video, and I'll put it up on YouTube. Actually, I'll put it up on the YouTube channel. And if you want a copy, you can definitely have it. That way, you'll have a copy of me thinking I found a bug, and turning out to not actually have found a bug. So yeah.
Welcome to the Jesse Lowther is wrong
Yep.
stream. I'm actually really excited I found that chest. I'm like, I wonder if there's a secret down here.
Oh yeah, I'd mucked around a little bit in this area yesterday, but I found a chest. I didn't find that one though. But yeah, good. We all love hidden stuff like that. I mean, I think that goes without saying. I mean, yeah.
It's funny, like when I first made the chests, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to make like a new animation for every single character of them opening a chest, and I'm going to make a chest opening thing, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Like, wait, or just smash it.
Yeah, why don't I just blow up the chest? But then I realized, it didn't even occur to me, I realized when I played Diablo 2 that that's what they do too.
Yeah, there you go.
Chests just kind of explode.
Just smash everything open. Oh, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go. Crunch.
Well, I open a chest and you can...
I do not stop to open chests. Or he's like, I got my chest opener right here. Smash. I was gonna say, are there mimics in the game too?
You know, I would love there to be mimics, but there's not.
That's
So,
okay. I think those are kind of the bane of a lot of gamers, so maybe that actually won't be a bad thing. Where like when you see a chest, it's really a chest. You can count on the fact that you're gonna be opening something that'll give you something nice instead of just walking up to someone and be like, oh, I hope there's like a healing item in here, and then it bites you in the face. So yeah.
Have you played Dark Souls before?
I haven't, but I've watched someone do it at length, and that looks like it could be fun, but it also looks like an exercise in masochism. Like, and
Oh, it's an awesome game. It's an awesome game. It's actually not as hard as I think people make it out to be.
I think, yeah, I think that there's a lot of people out there that just...
yeah, I mean, honestly,
I'm not going to say anything unkind, but...
it's the type of game that if I had time these days, I could probably really stupidly get into it. Especially because I'm like one of those, like the super anal retentive completionists who would be like, okay, I gotta find everything, I gotta do everything. I literally could not, like, play a Fire Emblem game because if one of my characters died, I was like, oh no, I can't do that, and I have to reset the entire level. And so, yeah, Pikmin as well. If one of my I'm gonna get through the game without losing a single Pikmin. Yeah,
No,
and just like, no,
mouse,
that's a terrible idea.
No, bad.
Yeah, we gotta swap out this mouse because this mouse is a bad mouse.
If your character, if you're like misclicking, if you control, I think it's control left click, then he'll force attack,
Okay.
and then you won't walk, so just to prevent you from accidentally clicking.
Oh,
beyond
that's
the guy.
handy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we should be in better control of our mouse, because it's just, like I said, this is a cruddy mouse. Before the next stream, I'll switch it with a G600 Logitech, which obviously is a much better mouse. We have this is an old, 2-button Logitech, from, oh god, I want to say 15 years ago or something. It's just one of those, yeah.
Two buttons.
I know, just 2 buttons and a scroll wheel, and that's it. And, nothing fancy, and it's, yeah, I mean, not a gaming mouse in the least. And
At least it's got the scroll wheel.
At least it's got the scroll wheel. There we go. Alright, yeah, no.
Smash open some chests.
Good stuff.
Oh. You've actually done your quest. You could finish the level, but there's not much. There's just more of the same guys.
Every last bit of experience, go!
If I was doing a completionist run, probably.
Yeah.
But, alright, so to complete the quest...
There's a little arrow in the top left.
The red arrow?
Just
Yep.
to leave. Yep.
Okay.
And then once you're back in the main menu, yeah, well, it should tell you what to do.
No, I don't want to proceed yet. I want to... Well, I guess I have to.
You have to. 'cause
Yeah.
It's
You
the
have done
tutorial.
well to defeat the stone giant, but the twisted humans you encountered on your journey are deeply concerning. Something is tainting the people and creatures of this land, and I am sure it is related to the Sundering. Most people blame the gods, but I think there is more to the story. In the city realms, there is a high council consisting of 8 powerful mages. Shortly before the Sundering, all 8 went missing. Only 2 returned. Those council mages know more of what happened than they reveal. I'm sure of it. You were hit with debris from the Sundering. That black obelisk is called a spire. There are indestructible. They are surrounded by... No one knows for certain who built them, or why. Perhaps it was the gods, or an ancient civilization. Spires and immortals are closely related. If you die...
Aliens.
You will
Aliens.
resurrect at spot
Aliens.
We will always stay close
And so when you
to
listen to
spires in our
him talk,
travels.
do you remember doing these lines?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think,
Word has spread about how easily you dispatched the farmers claim that an
Sorry, I don't
army
wanna
of
just talk
stone
over the
giants has
dialogue.
formed nearby.
Talk over your...
Stone giants
wonderful
are
voice.
solitary. Come with me.
well,
to
no, I mean, if
investigate.
people are listening, I
We
don't know.
must
But,
discover what is causing
I
this
was-
shift in behavior.
I was gonna say, this was was this last year these were recorded, almost?
No, it's this year still.
Was this
but,
year?
getting to almost last year. I think it was around May, April, May, somewhere around there.
Right, okay, I was gonna say, quite a few months, so... Oh yeah, we got some stuff you can equip. Oh, you got a bow. But, actually, here's a question. Is this inventory shared between her characters?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
there
So
we
once
go.
you get more characters, then you maybe will have someone that has a bow that will want that bow.
Cool. Is it actually? Here's a question: if she rolls a new character, will she still have this inventory, or is that a completely separate character with its own like?
It's a separate character, but you can trade.
Okay, that's cool. That is neat. So you can just. I know a lot of people love that, like the equipment swapping, like the absolute min-maxing and all that.
Oh yeah, there's when we had this on the web version, there was people that had like multiple mules. That's what they call them, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, mules. In every RPG I know of, MMOs as well, they're always mules. Yeah, and everyone has mule characters. Just need them.
So now that I've like selected the skill that I want and equipped all my stuff, is there like a confirm button, or do I just go on to the?
You know what? You actually have another skill to pick. You have.
Oh.
I think you got 2 levels there.
Oh, cool.
Well, hey.
So, as long as that button's still gold and that thing's still flashing, then you have more levels. So you just keep pressing until you got all your stuff. I felt like I tried pretty hard to make all the spells useful in some way, shape, or form. So you'll never really go wrong with picking one. There you go. So now that it's no longer yellow, you're good to move on, and you just go back to the map. You go to the next level if you want.
Hunting plains. Okay.
Plains is the next one. It's weird that shouldn't be there.
Hey, we unlocked the gauntlet realm. So what you were saying about the lines, though, yeah, I mean, I remember it, and I don't like what I record usually, but these came out pretty well. I mean, I know there was some stuff you're like, hey, could you put some more, go back and put some more oomph into this, and, I did that, and I think it definitely worked out for the best, so yeah.
Oh, I think it turned out great. I mean, you have a perfect voice for the character, and I think the only difficult thing was that you had a good voice for 2 of the characters, and I was like,
Dazo we were thinking about as well, yeah.
More.
That's okay. I mean, what I like though is, that you were able to say like, you know what, I want a little more out of this, because I always respect a director who can say, I'd like it a little different, because sometimes people are like, yeah, that's good, and I'll listen to it and I'll be like, man, I don't like it. I'm a huge critic of my own stuff, and I think most people are, but yeah, I think this whole thing, I know at least one other voice actress who voiced in here as well. Actually, I'm sure I know more than that, and once I saw the full cast list, I'd be like, oh, it's him, and it's her, but yeah, no, I think the voices are definitely, that adds to any experience. Is feel like, if done right and not just like farmed out to some company who just won't put any effort into it, that type of thing, because I've seen that happen too, so, it is what it is.
Oh man, it makes a huge difference. To me, it's the difference between like a low budget game and it's still not a huge budget game because it's 2D, but
right,
because it very legitimately had no budget,
mm-hmm.
but I feel like it makes a difference between that and what feels like more like a real game, if I can call it.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, it can make, like I said, a lot of difference. The other thing, speaking of budget, now what's the pricing plan for this? Is this I believe you said it was free to play with a couple transactions here and there, that type of thing?
Yep, so it's free to play with microtransactions, so you start off with 5 of the Immortals unlocked, and there's 13 in total, and you can unlock more. There's other things you can get with the in-game currency too, and you also earn it by playing, so you're using a free account right now to play the game. So what you would experience is what everyone else would experience when they play it.
Okay.
And as you can see, there's that little sunburst icon at the top.
Yeah, that's the Radiance, which is the in-game currency. Yeah, she's collected 12 of that just from killing monsters. You get it, so just playing daily. So kind of similar to the Hearthstone model. In that where you earn, and that's a good model. That's not at all to say that's a fantastic model because you don't have to ever actually put in money if you want, but if you want to just if you want to I'm gonna unlock everything right now, I'm gonna throw money at this, go, and that that's always actually a good little setup when it gives the player the chance and the choice. There are some games that'll do that where they're okay, you pay for the game and then you have microtransactions afterwards, and that's maybe not as good. So
yeah, it's really difficult to choose an appropriate payment model for a game like this because, and I went back and forth on it. There's really nothing I spent more time debating over myself about how the money should go.
Yeah.
Because you want it to be fair, right? And you don't want people who are paying to have an advantage, but you want them to have value for what they're paying. So it's I don't know, it's a bit of a toss-up.
And the other thing is you can't make everyone happy, so you just have to,
go with what's going to be best for people. I mean,
and what's best for the game too, because what's best for the game is going to make for the best playing experience.
Yeah.
So
you're absolutely right. Like, yeah, you'll never make everyone happy. There's always going to be people that don't like the decisions that you made in your game, and I mean,
that was a sparkly chest. That was awesome.
A lot of time, there's things that I didn't want to do, and
yep.
It is what it is, and you have a limited budget, and you can only go so far. So
yeah.
But yeah, the Hearthstone is exactly the model it was based off of. And,
yeah.
When you go to, if you do buy any like actual items for your character, they're all like random packs, just in the same way that Hearthstone has random packs.
Okay.
That you can't just go in and like buy the best items with real money or anything. It makes it so that when you're playing it, it puts you in a better like if you're a free player and someone who's paying player, you absolutely can just find on the ground an item better than someone that is paying real money.
Right, yeah.
But paying real money, then you can have the opportunity to kind of rip through it quicker. It's kind of how we did it. And have more options. So you have more character options. Go through faster and have more character options. But
I think it's time for an AoE of some kind here, yep.
Now, these guys hit pretty hard, so you should be a little careful here because they might waste you.
You get the heal too, right?
She does. But yeah, that's the right idea. You want to take a few hits and then back off, and then just probably wait for them to come to you. Because they're pretty slow.
One down, looks like, yep.
Oh dear.
Run!
Yeah, see, you don't have enough time units to cast.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Okay, I think now you do, yeah. I also like the turn system where it's like, if there are no enemies, you can just move, like, all the time. And that may have been from XCOM as well. Like I said, I never played it, but yeah. It's still a neat little system where it's just like, okay, I can just walk freely all I want, and then if there's something actually menacing me, then I'm gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. It does pause slightly. So, like, when you do run out of time units, it'll auto-end turn, and then you have to keep clicking. So you can't just, like, walk across the entire map. But it actually that's something I experimented with, was making it so that you could just move, but it didn't really work with multiplayer. So
yeah.
The thing is, if you happen to be, fighting some dudes, you might. These guys are a little tough, eh?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
maybe a little too strong. I might need to make them a little weaker.
Or I could just be bad.
You're doing the exact strategy you should be, which is stick and move. Just stick and move, stick and move. Get a few hits in, run away, heal. Get a few hits in, run away, heal. I believe, actually, I'm sorry, I feel like an idiot. This is called kiting.
Yes.
It's a common tactic in RPGs and MMOs alike.
And they actually mentioned that.
Yeah, we had a tutorial.
It said it said to kite in the tutorial. Okay. Heals on deck.
The thing is, they're regenerating, so.
Oh, they regenerate. Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's why. You got some 8 hit points now, though, so I think. And it looks like one of them you've managed to shake him, so I think you can wail on him.
He's like stuck behind a tree.
I think you got him. Maybe next turn.
Yeah, you'll get, This shouldn't be a problem at this point.
Boom, you got the
Oh, cool.
points.
It was a daily for 15 more. Nice.
Yeah, so the killing the monsters individually gives you a pretty good chunk. It looks like you've got 15 ingredients through just killing the monsters through the regular game. And then you get another 15 for, so now you're out of mana. And by this point in time, you probably unlocked another character.
I did, yeah.
So I'm guessing that would make it a lot easier too if you had a second character in here.
Actually, that's right. The other slot did open up. Yeah.
There
All
you
right.
go. Just a few more, and then you'll have got rid of.
Where'd that guy go?
He should be down there somewhere.
And this was a bit of a tough choice too. Is that it was how easy to make the game. Like a lot of games like this, like Diablo, they're not hard. You know, you can really just kind of click on everything. I mean, I play through Diablo hardcore, which is when you die, your character dies permanently.
Oh, wow.
And it's not. It sounds difficult, but it's really not.
These
that
giants
hard.
are coming from Nethyr's forest.
It's those Brunei witches. They are behind this.
The Brunei have always coveted our lands, and now they seek to take them by force. Help us. Defeat the Brunei as you did these giants.
Yes, we could return to the screen, but chests,
All
so...
those juicy chests.
I think I was meant to be over here when I killed them
yeah.
because there's like 3 people up here and they're just talking to a clearing.
Yeah, this is one of the limitations.
You can hear them over there,
the game
like-
is that all
Hey!
those-
Paladin over there!
they just have really, really loud voices.
Yeah.
They, all the in-game cinematic things are all at fixed locations.
Yeah.
So even though technically you can like walk all over the place, and then it has a bit of a bug where now if they happen to move onto the location where you were standing, then you're like standing on top of each other. So now, when you come back, you don't have to go
The dialogue looks like.
to the dialogue right away. You can go equip and level up and
Wow.
add characters and stuff.
And she's got swag aplenty, so...
I would rather have the attack speed, but I also would rather have the regen as
yeah,
well.
oh, regen,
so-
yeah. I
And
think...
intelligence is good. It actually makes your spells do more damage
Yeah.
too. So it's pretty, and it actually makes you heal more when you heal. It's pretty useful.
I was gonna say, like, in, I think any RPG, I generally always am gonna go for, like, something that's gonna regen, like, naturally, because, yeah, that can be just an amazingly effective stat, especially if you stack it and you're just like, I'm just running away from stuff and my health is going, so, yeah. I do really like the daily quest model is, I think, really good because it encourages you, like, log in, even if you have a little bit of time, you can get stuff done, and, like, you can get a good chunk of stuff done just by, like, logging in for a little bit of time, so if you don't have, like, ample amounts of time, which, you know, God knows who does these days, but, yeah, you can just, yeah, I like that setup.
Oh yeah, I'm a fiend for the daily quests. I don't miss a day of Hearthstone. I gotta get my
Oh, yeah, okay.
gold.
There you go.
No, they're good. I agree. It's like it takes maybe 15 minutes, and then you've you get a little free stuff. Like I've never spent a dime in Hearthstone, but I've got most of the cards, and that's I think the idea is that I don't have every card, but I've got enough that I'm happy and
All right.
enjoying myself.
So I need an owl in my party.
I was gonna say there's an owl mage. I don't know if she can unlock. Does she have enough to unlock him? Is the question. Click unlock. Let's see.
You don't yet, but
No.
but I can give you the power. Let me log in here.
You can do. Okay.
Did you? It's got to log in.
And
Steam.
suddenly the GM descends from the heavens. Have your owl mage and enjoy him.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because that's actually one of the least popular characters, the owl. Which is too bad because I love him.
But
Nicole-
it's an owl.
Nicole loves owls. We both,
Exactly,
yeah.
it's an owl. Well, this is the thing. Whenever I do watch people play, they have a similar reaction to as you do, but it's always to a different character. They're like, "Oh, a wolf. Well, I have to pick the wolf."
Oh, there you go. You got him. I guess you got the bases covered then. If people
Or
are doing
it's
that.
like, "Oh, well, the lizard. I need to play as a lizard." So,
I mean,
Like I've got a lizard dude. Oh my god, a lizard dude. Ah,
that's
ah.
nice and everything, but owl.
Alrighty, let me just log in here. We'll give you enough stuff to get him. Or actually, what'll probably be faster is if... Here, I'm just gonna mute so my typing doesn't.
It's okay. You're probably hearing every like E press here. I think I've got the noise. The barrier. What is it called? The microphone thing. I'm like having a
The
vocab
microphone
lapse. The
thing,
microphone thing.
yes.
The microphone thing is set up
Technical,
to not technical terms for
audio
people,
terms.
Yeah. But it's set to like hopefully not pick up most of the background noise and like the keyboard typing. I wish I had another table here, but the microphone is mounted on the same table where the keyboard is, so it's, you know, it's just is what it is. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, speaking of GMs descending from the heavens, that reminds me of like ages and ages ago, like the old MUDs, like those games, like you could do that where, like, you know, when like the text-based things, like it would say stuff like, suddenly the clouds part and the voice of God speaks to you, and it's, yeah.
Yep. I had my fair share of those.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you just log out quickly, I'm going to award you with some stuff, and it'll pick it back up when you log back in. So just go to the question mark, and then exit, or yeah, log out, and then log out one more time.
Log out harder.
Yeah, one's like logging out of your character, the other one's logging out of your account. So let me just award you some stuff here. Where is the thingy thing?
More technical
The
terms.
thingy thing. These are highly technical terms, people, yeah. If you don't understand what we're saying, you're clearly not a programmer, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very technical term. Thingy thing. It means something very specific. Okay, try that. Try hitting play. You can skip through this.
I'll just click
Or you
her
can
at
watch
this
this beautiful.
Sorry, I was looking away from the screen there for a second.
All right. Did that work? 781. Looks like you did. So if you go to back to the yeah.
Oh, well, marriage.
Try unlock. No, it's going to bring you to an intermediate screen. There should be Inquisitor kind of halfway down. Or it's actually towards the there he is.
There he is.
Boom. Ta-da!
And you get some radiance for you spending radiance. There you go.
Exactly.
His name shall be Hootsalot.
Brother Hootsworth. Inquisitor Hootington.
And so the way the level up works, you won't be able to pick a skill on him right now, but this is kind of, I guess, unique to this game, is you have one experience pool for all of your characters. So when you level up, you can pick any one of your characters to level up, which lets you either, you know, we have some people that play the game and they just pick one character and that's all they do. They don't bother with the party system. We have other people that want to play with 3, people that want to play with all 5.
Yeah.
You know, however you want to do it. So it works out.
We have a visitor from the farmlands.
My name is Mael. I heard the other farmers tell you that the Brunei are to blame for the recent attacks. It is true that the giants seem to be coming from Nethir's forest, but there is no evidence to suggest the Brunei are responsible. People in these parts mistrust the Brunei and are quick to lay blame. I wanted to speak with you before you did anything rash. No offense was intended. I see a lot of prejudice and superstition around here. Sometimes I forget that not everyone behaves this way.
The Brunei are peaceful and not particularly strong in magic. Only their leader, Nethir, is powerful enough to conjure such things. We should seek him out. Perhaps he can shed
I
some
noticed
light on
she
this
got
mystery.
+1 will just then. What's that all about?
The Brunei
Yeah, so
live
if you
for centuries,
act a certain
but
way
Nethir
during these
is
dialogues, you
over
get little
1,000 years
bonuses.
old.
Okay.
He has
For your
some great
character.
energy
So she was
that
being
grants
willful
him
by
long
talking back
life.
to Mael.
Most
So she got
Brunei
plus
have
will.
some minor magic abilities.
Okay.
Because she was
but
kind of
Nethir
being rude,
wields
a little rude to you,
significant
so
power.
you know,
Yeah.
Not only
you can either be like,
talented
oh,
in
no big
magic,
deal, and then
he has been
I
a
don't think you get
prosperous
anything in that
leader.
case, or you can,
He has defended
you know,
his people when
put her in her
needed,
place.
and brokered trade agreements with the humans.
So is that
Brunei
will,
have
is that
the
actually a
utmost
combat
respect
stat
for
as
him.
well?
Most of them are not combat
Okay.
stats, but will is, actually.
okay.
So the other 3 are charisma,
Because they are different.
perception.
When livestock
and
goes
wisdom.
missing, you will hear farmers
And then
claim
will.
they saw a Brunei stealing
So
it.
the other 3
Or that a
do
spoiled
things like
crop
lower
was
store
caused by
prices.
Brunei
Sorry, I'm not
poison.
talking over
The
that.
people here will blame outsiders for
but people don't
anything
read
they
it.
do not understand.
There's subtitles.
The Brunei
there's,
live for centuries, But Nethia is over 1,000 years old. He has some great energy that grants him long life. Not only talented in magic, he has been a prosperous leader. He has defended his people when needed and brokered trade agreements with the humans. The Brunei have the utmost respect for him.
I was gonna say with the combat stats like or any stats like that, you might see again min-maxers being like, okay, I gotta say everything just right.
Take me with you. If the farmers discover that I sympathize with the Brunei, it will not be safe for me here any longer.
But you may stay with us here until you find a new home.
That will do just fine, thank you.
Immortal, we must go to Nethia's forest. It is time to find what is causing these stone giants to be so aggressive.
So yeah, if you check out, if you go back to your Immortal screen, looks like you got another level up there. You can add one to your owl character if you want.
Yeah.
Sorry, hoots a lot. I should call him owl character.
I'm trying to think of an owl pun that would go with Torquemada, but I can't think of anything. That'd be pretty terrible anyway, but I'm still trying to think of one. Like Hootamata? No, it's not gonna do it. Damn.
So yeah, you see those your profile just underneath there. Well, I mean, you pick a skill, but it says Perception, Wisdom, Charisma, Will, and you have one under Will. So each one does something. It's off to the left above all those crystals.
Okay.
Yeah, so depending on the dialogue choices you make in the dialogue, you'll get each thing. Perception helps you find items, like better items. Will gives you plus attributes to your characters. Charisma lowers store prices, and Wisdom lets you level up faster.
Speaking of which, is there like a store that I spend the gold that I'm getting in, and I just haven't gotten to it yet, or?
There's the dollar sign in the top left corner, and that is the store.
Oh. Aha.
So
Oh wow.
You might have enough to buy something cheap, but
I'll hold on.
Stylish, cheap but stylish.
Although...
yeah, you may not find something right away. So the store, it's kind of neat. The store is a global store, so like all the other users, when there are other users in the game, are shopping on the same store.
Really?
Which is kind of cool because then you get people, some item will pop up in there that's actually really nice, and like everyone's like scrambling to buy it at the same time. And
is it like a limited thing with like temporary deals type of deal, or that type of?
Yeah. There's a limited thing, and it kind of randomly assigns the prices to the items, so you'll find that
so
some items are really good but are actually pretty cheap.
Now does that change throughout the day, or?
Yeah, so every 15 minutes, if an item hasn't been bought, it'll be swapped out for a new one.
Oh wow, okay. So you could be like a total OCD bargain hunter, like.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, people that won't even play the game, they'll just sit there and like look for bargains and then buy them.
Yeah, back when I had time, I would so be all over that and just be like, yes, I'm going to find the best bargain. Oh my god, yeah. I hope people can relate to that type of thing.
I would spend just hours just trading.
Yeah.
Like and honestly, in terms of finding better items, it was faster.
Definitely. Yeah, I was actually gonna say I did that in like I don't know if you ever played Phantasy Star Online way back in the day, like on the Dreamcast and later the GameCube. But which Phantasy Star Online was basically a 3D version of Diablo in many ways. So yeah, same deal. Just go around trading stuff, and that alone was like its own little sub-genre of the game. So yeah, totally.
Even World of Warcraft, I was same thing. I just spent like just days in the auction house. I would just sit there like buying linen cloth really cheap so that I owned all the linen cloth on the realm, and then I could sell it back to everyone at like 3 times the price.
Oh my! You were one of the commodities barons. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh man, I made so much gold off of that. Like early on in the game when I didn't really know. I came into WoW a little late.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know what I was doing. So. And I had no gold, and I really wanted like more backpacks and stuff. So I figured, well, this will work. And you get all these higher level players that will just buy linen cloth and ridiculous prices.
Yeah.
Fun game.
Yeah. I don't know. I did all sorts of money making stuff there too. It was.
Oh, Stone Giant.
Ooh, oh wow. Okay.
No.
Not to take away from the current situation here.
I'm gonna kind of go over
let's-
here.
I'm guessing Hootsalot probably won't take too many punches from a stone giant before going down.
He's surprisingly resilient for an owl.
Okay.
Considering that it seems like his attacks are melee attacks.
Oh, actually, okay. So he's all right. I guess I'm a little confused. I thought Inquisitor is more like kind of a cleric type.
He's kind of half and half. He's like a support class.
Okay.
But he's got a little more tankiness than some of the good class games.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
question about, like, for example, the Wisening Gaze, stunned for a time. Are there diminishing returns where the more times I cast it, the less time he's stunned, or?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Good to know.
No diminishing return.
I love how it's called Wisening Gaze, and he's an owl. I see what you did there.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't. I think it's left click after you.
Oh, No. Oh, yes.
We are swapping this mouse out, I promise.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Shazam!
I will be over here,
Not getting punched.
not getting punched.
As you command.
It's going down pretty fast. I think you got him. You've leveled up a fair bit from those earlier levels, so
Yeah.
I think you'll find stone giants aren't quite as tough.
Yeah, I was gonna say her pally's probably pretty rugged at this point, so. I don't want to necessarily cut this short, but our next game is up in 5 minutes, I think.
Alrighty.
Just to give you a bit of warning.
Alright. On my chest, and hoots a lot.
Can you save mid-game, by the way, or do you have to finish each level?
You can't. You're supposed to finish the level. The levels are fairly short. You should,
Alright.
You maybe only
Do
go
we have
5
someone that we're
minutes,
talking to?
But,
Okay.
but it certainly saves your progress, so your
Right.
characters will have leveled up and all the items you found and everything.
Well, I'll just advise Nicole here to go into super murder mode and, you know.
What do you
No. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think this mouse is really half the problem at this point. Note to self, when streaming in the future, use good hardware. Actually, to my credit, I swapped out a cruddier keyboard, so, you know, I'm half on the ball. Yeah. This guy should just be a beat down right here. Chop, 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 chop. Bleh.
So let me see who's coming up next.
We have Forced with Frederick Denning from Beta Dwarf. 2 minutes technically. I've got him on Skype over here, and he's waiting. He's not like okay, I can do this now. I mean, he doesn't sound antsy, so I think we're okay.
So are you guys? These are all games that you voiced, eh?
Voldrath, your evil stops here.
Even you, pathetic weaklings, know I cannot be stopped.
Nethir will triumph over you as he has every other threat.
Enough.
Oh, did I lose you?
I'm bored of
I think I have lost.
No, we're still here. We just got some dialogue here, so.
Understand.
Oh, right.
Yes, Master.
Join your brethren near Nethir's camp and await my presence.
I live to serve.
An immortal? Here? Suspicious. I will consider what to do with you later. Minions, this immortal will surely kill you. Do not die without a fight.
Sorry, I just didn't want to speak over any expository dialogue, that type of thing. In answer to your question, I mean, yeah, everyone I've got on deck for this stream, I provided voices for, or provided voices for the trailer. In Forest, I'm not any of the characters in game. I just I did their Kickstarter. But the idea with this was to be like let's start. These are the folks I can talk to. I have a working relationship with everyone in this batch, so they trust me. They're willing to say, okay, here's a very early version of our game that we trust you won't just put up on the internet yeah, God knows who, that type of thing. So, yeah, that's what it kind of had to be. So, yeah, but
Well, that game was really, really fun, and I definitely want to play more of it. So, thank you so much for letting
Hey,
me play it,
thank you
and
guys.
thank you for giving me the Owl Inquisitor.
Yes. I'll probably like later on if when we go into like the late night mode.
Yeah. Once we've like talked with everyone and done all of the things that we have the schedule for, we're gonna go back and play more of the stuff that I had played earlier. So anyone who wants to see more, check back later in the stream. Please, again, if anyone is listening, feel free to stop by my page and donate to my Extra Life charity stream.
Yeah. Once again, it's all for the kids, so definitely appreciate it. And thank you, Jesse, for being with us today, and we appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you guys for playing the game, and I'm glad you had fun.
Definitely.
So, folks, Immortal Empire, that, will be coming out late November, did you say, you think?
Yeah, probably in a couple weeks.
Couple weeks, so yeah, look for it on Steam, free to download, so yeah, check it out.
Featuring the incredible voice talents of Jesse out there.
Many others as well. I mean, a lot of good people stepped up to help voice this, I know for a fact, so yeah. So yeah, thanks again, and we'll be in touch. Take care, man.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're going to take a short break here while we swap some hardware around, so folks, we'll be right back with you soon.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, okay, we got Frederick on the line.
Yep.
All right, you hear us okay?
Yep, here fine.
Awesome. Okay, let's, let me fire up Forced. Give me just a sec.
Hello, Frederick. I'm Nicole.
Hello, Nicole.
Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. Raise some money for some kids.
Of course. How's it going? You guys just started like an hour ago? Or?
Yep, 8 a.m. So yeah, we're, just spent our first hour with Immortal Empire, and now, yeah, we're rolling into some Forced. I never actually did, now that I mention it, reset the tutorial with this. Maybe I should do that. When I reset the tutorial, is it going to reset everything, or just,
No, it's just a tutorial. But I mean, it's only a few...
Yeah, it was pretty short, I
don't necessarily think the tutorial is the most interesting thing to watch, because it's so oriented towards, learning the game.
Yeah, that's true. I think she'll be fine. So, yeah. Alright, let me just... Sorry, let me steal the mouse for you. One moment.
If you want to reset the tutorial, it's super easy. You just press enter and then write /reset tutorial in one word, and then enter again.
Right, the mouse is yours now.
Alright, so just play?
Yeah, go ahead and hit play, and yeah. Go ahead and start with like I'd say the first one. These are let's see, the battle lines. Yeah, these are the battle lines, not the dailies. You've got 2 options here, and I've unlocked 3 of the champions now. Are only 3 available in the alpha, or is there more? I just haven't unlocked them.
4 are available. So you probably just haven't unlocked. Yeah, Volko isn't unlocked. It seems. The hammer guy.
Oh, the hammer. Okay, yeah, all right. So I'm missing just that one. Gotcha.
Okay.
So yeah, you've got 3 characters here. Let me explain to Nicole what each of them are like. First one is, let's see, the Squire of Light. He has this beam of light, which, you hold down the button when you want to attack stuff, and the longer you hold it down, the stronger it gets. But he moves slower while doing it. He also has the like a temporary invincibility that he can turn on, and he also has a big AoE Kowumph around him. The Ravager on the end there is this guy is like all melee all the time. He works on by building up like these frenzy stacks. It only stacks to 5. And you have this little indicator above him to see how many frenzy stacks you have. More frenzy he has, generally the more damage he does. And then he has an ability that spends the frenzy stacks. One that will spend the frenzy stacks and do damage, and another that will do more damage based on the frenzy stacks without spending them. So those are kind of your short cooldowns. And he also has the ability to block something after you get 5 frenzy stacks. He has this one hit he can take no matter what that he'll just block. So he's very, very melee oriented. He's just, dive in and murder stuff type of thing. And then in the middle, you've got the, let's see, this guy's the Stormbringer. He is the ranged, the sniper type, where you've got, you attack from range. You right click will fire off this chain lightning into a group of enemies. Will bounce around, and the first enemy he attacks, actually, he has this little storm cloud friend that follows him around. The storm cloud will jump on the enemy and deal damage over time to them until they pretty much die, I think, or you attack something else, that type of thing. So yeah, and I mean these are the 3 of the 4 I've unlocked, and these are your archetypes. You want to go all Ravager. The Squire of Light's Paladins are your style, so Squire might be what you're looking for, but Ravager is a lot of fun too. And he's voiced by a buddy of mine, George Exley, who did a fantastic job.
I'm sorry, what were you going to say, Fred?
Go ahead, Fred, sorry.
I was just saying, I think Squire is the easiest beginner character.
He would
because
be,
it's
probably,
the mechanics are fairly simple.
Okay.
And also, I would pick the little dragon up here. I've got 2 companions unlocked. You've got Denver the dinosaur, which nice reference there, and the Usum little dragon here. He's more of a ranged attacker who will shoot stuff from range. Denver charges in and will knock you out of the way too if you're not careful. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty difficult to play with.
Yeah.
I'll light the way.
Oh, whoops. Hang on one sec. Sorry, just need to do one other quick thing in Skype, and that is to share the screen so Frederick can see what's going on.
I'm on the stream already.
Oh, you see this? Yeah, there's a pretty long delay on the stream, though. That's the unfortunate thing. All right, you have your mouse back. So now you're...
That makes sense.
Yeah, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to see things much faster. Ugh, such a stream noob. I'm so sorry. Apologies, everyone. I suck.
You should have seen our stream when we ended the Kickstarter.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Yeah, it went fine, but talking about stream amateurs.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, this morning we were having we were just having a panic attack because the stream was buffering a lot. And by the way, if anyone listening to this if they're having buffering issues, please say something in the chat and just let me know, because I think it's okay. We actually upgraded our internet to hopefully not have that be a problem. But again, very new to this. Okay,
are there any cards that you think I should redraw, or is this pretty good?
That actually looks like a pretty good hand. You've got a 1-drop, 2 2-drops. I think, you know what? I think this monitor might have issues because it flickers out on occasion. This is like every possible hardware problem.
Could be worse.
Yeah, no, let's stick with this. 3, we have 1s, 2s, and 3s. Very, like dealing with deck-based games. Wiggle a cable or two here. One sec.
But yeah, so while Jesse is working on the hardware, I would just like to take the opportunity to say, please, if you would care to donate, anyone who's listening, check out the link on my stream page. Share it on social media. Please pimp this. It's to help sick kids who can't pay for treatment. So, all right, now we're back.
Sorry, Nicole's much better at being an extra life person than I am.
I mean,
oh,
we're all about playing the
streaming
video games, but I mean, the reason why I'm doing this 24-hour charity is to help the charity. So I just have to, I have to push that as much as I can. Anyway, here I am.
Go ahead. You start with 1 mana. Just talking about Hearthstone. I'm not sure why it's doing that yet.
So do I have to choose a card?
You don't have to, but I would use the shield because it's going to draw an extra
okay.
card, and you want to increase your hand. And now you're out of mana, so just go ahead and click on your character. So yeah, face a direction, press and hold to attack.
Are we WASD here?
WSD.
We should have set that.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I see. Alright.
Yep, the longer you hold, and if you hold long enough, he'll do like a Kamehameha style, like kaboom. Gold will go away shortly after it spawns. That was an opportune spawn location for it. Right click will use your AoE ability. Hitting E will fire off your temporary invincibility. And after you've killed everything, also you can mouse scroll to like change the angle you're viewing at if you want to, be at more of a lower angle. Okay. That's the enemy's card. The enemy is also, in this case, it's Ratbo, the exterminator there. He is also drawing his own cards, so you have to watch out for that. And like every level, he'll be doing something a little different. And yeah, there you go. And enemies that have yellow health bars, you don't need to kill because they are summoned enemies. Only the ones with red health bars will help you end the level. Sorry,
okay,
having monitor flickering issues here. I'm really not sure why.
Really not.
It's not. I don't think it's the game. I think it's the monitor itself.
So if I'm just standing here taking damage,
you can watch over here. Actually,
okay.
You can look at this stream, and that's
okay.
what you're doing.
All right, all right. Sorry, my monitor is not behaving very well right now.
It looks fine on the screen though.
Yeah, thankfully it's just the monitor here, so yeah, just watch.
So should I heal? Is that how I heal?
No, you don't heal. You try to.
Okay. I can. It's very hard for me to do it like
you
this.
Just clear the arena. You can use something. Let me try reconnecting the monitor real quick. One moment. I'm gonna mute the stream too.
Go for it.
Now, you play cards in between the rounds, so you basically just go to the portal, and then you'll get the cards.
Okay, we're back. Still there, Frederick?
Yep.
Okay.
Still here.
Apologies for that. Like I said, the monitor itself was flickering off, so... But it seems to be back now. I just unplugged it, plugged it back in, and yeah. So, like we were saying, yeah, you can...
Is the stream unmuted now?
The stream's unmuted, yeah.
Okay.
We're talking, so... Give me, actually, while you're swapping levels, 1 second, let me... reopen the broadcaster. Back over here. Okay. Apologies again, folks. Hardware failure. Of course, if everything was going to go wrong, it was going to go wrong live on the stream. So yeah, now you've got, let's see, a Band of Regen's a nice one to have, since every time you get to the end of the level, Raging Guardian can't quite cast yet. And, oh, you don't keep mana between phases, so just spend everything you can. Yeah, okay. Go nuts. If you got it, spend it.
I guess I will.
That seems like the right choice.
Mm-hmm. And some lucky dice. Alright. Oh yeah, that guy in the corner with the gold, he'll despawn soon, but if you kill him, he drops tons of gold. Oh, he's getting away.
What? Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that's how well.
I didn't...
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, your first time playing, you're doing fine to have not died horribly yet, especially considering you lost video there for a little while.
And I'm playing with the wrong key bindings.
You are playing, yeah, she's a lefty, so playing with, oh, and then there goes the monitor again. Okay, it's back for a moment.
Oh no.
Remember, hit E to temporarily make yourself invulnerable. When you're like, you know you're gonna get a hit, that type of thing. If your companion dies, don't worry, he'll respawn next level. Please grab that help. And he should be I think probably the last enemy is that little red guy there. There we go. So yeah, in the middle of technical difficulties, Frederick, I want to say once again, congrats on the Kickstarter. That was awesome. I'm so glad you guys made it, because yeah, no, I know how hard you work. I've seen the videos, I've seen all the stuff. Just like
yeah,
like I saw you guys. You guys were like sleeping in bunk beds, like in the studio. Is that correct? Is that actually like that's?
Yeah, for the first game, it hasn't been that that bad this time around, but
okay.
It's definitely still much needed funds from the Kickstarter. Yeah. So it's really nice, and we made it like I think we got funded
like the right choice.
2 hours or 1.5 hours to go, so it's pretty close.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did everything I could to try and get that out there. Just posted on all my like I got like 50 different Facebook groups. Probably pretty sick of me spamming them up, but yeah, no, I'm so glad because, yeah, I know how difficult development can be, and especially when you're just like we need money to just keep this rolling, and especially when you got such a really good game here, and it's like I can't, if you can't make it all that it can really be, that's just heartbreaking too. So yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely very nice to be able to get the funds to complete the game in like the real way.
Yeah, without a doubt. By the way, whenever you finish a level, if there's any like items that are in the area, they'll actually just jump to you, so you don't have to worry about collecting them at that point. So I should probably explain to people watching. I know we mentioned a little bit earlier, but okay, sorry, just reading a message incoming. If people notice, the boss is actually drawing cards that Nicole has to deal with as well. Like, he's getting cards. Some of these, especially later on, I mean, this is one of the earlier levels, so it's not going to be super challenging. Later on, these could be a real pain in the butt. Like, you'll have to be dealing with some crazy stuff. Alright, yeah, there's the, that's actually an activated ability, but that one's good to have, too. What that'll do, the one key has 2 charges now where you can heal 30 health every time you press it, and that heals you and your little companion dude there too. Cool. Yeah, I want to keep the little dragon guy alive. Oh, and watch out for the sweeping beams. So, Frederick, while we have you here, anything else you want to say about the game? Talk about development? I mean, you know, you have the floor, as it were. So, yeah, if there's anything you'd just like to get out there, go for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry to put you on the spot or anything, but
I don't think I have anything like specific that I need to tell. But if you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask. We just finished the Kickstarter, so the last week has been.
I bet it's been the same for you. Yeah, you probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if today you're just tired out of your mind. So I can definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, no, but it's also nice to just be on the other side and just.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. When you're staring at that number, like, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? And just now you're like, oh my god, it's over.
Yeah,
we did it.
Is this a permanent thing?
Yep. And I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. Every buff you put on you lasts till the end of this entire round. So yeah, that Cosmic Cleaver, 45% more damage. That is one of the best you can. Yeah, as soon as you can cast that, do it, because you then just murder face.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the better upgrades. Sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, watch out for these guys.
Yeah,
these guys, you gotta.
I see that.
These guys are like the primary thing which slows me down when I'm on the Ravager, because they'll actually, they'll be a pain to deal with at close range. It's like, okay, do your spin attack, and then I'm on you.
No.
See if you can use your shield a bit more to dodge those.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't forget to hit E when you'll.
It's yeah.
Oh, grab the health from me. Health away. I'm such an over-the-shoulder player. I'm so sorry.
Should I, do I use it when I'm about to take?
Yeah, about to get hit E, and you'll just pop up invincible.
Several seconds, so you can sort of use it while you're in the middle of it.
Yeah, that was a really good time, actually. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Sorry, again, I'm playing with a total different key-binding setup.
She's a lefty playing with a right-handed mouse, and the keys are on the opposite side. So yeah.
I'm an IJKL kind of girl.
Yeah.
Not a WASD.
All right, so now you're at the boss. He's let's see, what can we do to heal you up here, maybe? Or no, that's not going to help heal. Fusion power. I would say, let's see, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, that one, because the Guardian Light is your invulnerability shield, and then I'd do the one to the right of that, because that's going to give you 1 more second of Guardian Light.
Okay. Alright.
Just play conservatively now if you can, yeah, just. The boss will pop up in the lower left-hand corner, I think, and as soon as you trigger him, he's going to be. Oh, wait, I think he's going already, yep. He fires these off with shoot rockets in every direction. Oh, yeah, that's a resurrection shrine. It's worth killing.
At some point, we had a pretty funny bug where the resurrection shrine would resurrect the bosses as well.
Oh my goodness, that would be. Yeah, that would be pretty crazy.
That wasn't entirely fair.
You guys are probably like, maybe this isn't. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't leave this in.
We also at some point there's a. Actually, I don't remember if it's still in. It likely is, but there's a boss card that's called Clone. That.
2 bosses.
Yeah, that lets the boss clone a random enemy from the environment. And at some point, he will clone himself.
He can pick himself.
Several bosses at the same time. It's very, very difficult as well.
I can imagine. Wow, that must have been. Yeah. I think, yeah, fortunately you can duck behind these barricades to not get shot.
Yeah, it's a pretty good level to be fighting Red Bull, because there's a lot of places to hide.
Yeah.
Got you! In my sight!
And Ratbo, in case people haven't picked up on it, which I'm sure they have, however, though, Ratbo is effectively like Rat Schwarzenegger, you know? he's got that vibe going on. No res shrine, we don't want you around here.
Not what I meant to do, but well.
Feel the pain.
Sorry, this is taking forever. I'm playing very conservatively as per suggestion.
Yeah, you definitely should. Like, you don't have that much health, so I think you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, the game tends to be like, it's a bit of an endurance competition to see if you can, like, you know, save as much health as possible to the end. That type of thing. So that's the idea.
Yeah, it's like the run that you have throughout the arenas definitely decide how aggressive you can be in the boss fight.
Yeah. Also, don't forget you can right-click to your AoE to move stuff away from you.
What?
Just keep... Right-click is the AoE.
Oh, I forget I have all these things and I've never played this before, sorry.
Light protects me. By the power
okay, that's...
of the sun.
Yeah, when enemies are very close, you can push them away that way, but... Maybe that was bad advice at that time, I apologize.
It's alright. I'm gonna die. Sorry, playing this.
Causing some, unfortunately playing like the, you know, the lefty is a little bit of hand crampage here and there, so...
It's fairly difficult, like, I can imagine.
It's okay, this is her first time playing it too, we baptized her by fire.
I asked him if I could play a little bit beforehand, and he's like, nope.
I kind of wanted to, like, you know, just toss her in, because I'm, I guess, a terrible person.
No,
really,
it's okay, I don't care. Try it again.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try, you know, you try that. Try a different hero if you want, or you want to keep
I'll
it.
probably stick with what I know.
Alright.
Now that I kind of know what I'm doing, it should be better.
Sorry, Frederick,
If you
what?
feel like it, you can play the tutorial as well. Like, it's, I don't know if it's necessary.
Nah.
No, at this point, she's... Yeah, I'd ditch the 5s, personally. Hope you draw them again later when you get the mana. And this deck, actually, the deck she's using right now is, I think, the pretty standard deck. You can put a lot of mana-fixing stuff into your deck, like, you know, cards like Unfair Advantage, which the next card you draw costs 3 less mana, so you can wind up getting, like, Cosmic Cleaver at, like, the 4th turn, if you're lucky, that type of thing. So, yeah, you can do some pretty cool mana-fixing stuff with this.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not an enemy.
I'm actually chatting with some people in the stream right now.
Cool.
Trying to figure out how to get this stream on the Extra Life list, which I didn't even know there was one.
Yes,
Again, total noob at this. Oh yeah, Muscle Bomb's always nice too. And oh yeah, okay, the heal is a good one, just keep on hand for later, that type of thing.
Yeah.
You got a second Muscle Bomb too, go for it. Yeah. I didn't realize when I first played this, I was like, okay, maybe I should save my mana, like, you know, but the cards, yeah, they're not just for that, like, one particular round, they last to the end of the whole thing, so you're just building this character up over the, you know, period of time, and at the end, you should be pretty buff. Ah, okay. I did not know this. Apparently in the game list you can change it to extra life.
Oh,
there we
you
go.
go. Let's see.
So, Frederick, I guess the next question, if you, I mean, I don't know how much you want to talk about right now. What's next? I mean, where are you guys moving with Forced for the next, you know, like, what content? I mean, I actually, let me say this to the stream so far. I like the daily quests. Like, you can, like, each day you'll have a daily, which, again, I was just, you know, talking during the Immortal Empire stream how awesome dailies are, because they just let you jump in, do what you want to do, you know, you don't spend so much time to get a lot out of the game. You got the dailies, you can go in with those, like, to, you know, or to level up a bit, unlock more stuff. You've got, like, the battle paths where you can, like, you know, like, you unlock more and more of those, unlocking the bigger, badder bosses as you go, the tougher arenas, which, you know, again, all flows together really nicely. What's next, I guess, is the question I'd have at this point.
Well, so, we are doing a patch next week, and it's actually, we have feature log after this patch. So basically this is the last time we will make any changes to the game, like any big changes, and from now on it's only polishing.
Gotcha, okay.
But this patch will actually contain some pretty big changes to the campaign structure. Yeah, there's some pretty radical changes actually, and sort of also the way that you navigate the campaign. Like right now it's very sort of, everything is in a GUI, but in the next update you will be placed in sort of this hub chamber. You will have your own campaign chamber from where you sort of navigate all the campaigns, and the way that you proceed through the game is very different as well. So I think that you will experience that the game will actually play out much better and in a more finished way after the next patch. It will seem like some pretty big changes actually, and I think it will make the game feel more finished, and it will also it will take more advantage of the fact that the game is randomly generated.
Yeah.
It will feel more random than it is now.
Well, that's cool, yeah. That's actually the other thing again, so many things I should be mentioning and not. Yeah, the randomly generated dungeons, very, very neat. You're never going to play through the same one twice, and that's always, you know, great for longevity, great for just, yeah, like adding so much replay value too. But yeah, so like, what you're saying, like, you'll have, like, your character, like, walking around an area where you actually get to, like, walk into the battle you want to go to, that type of thing?
Yeah, and it will also feature more choice. Like, right now it's very locked what kind of battle line should you play. So it will feature more choice, and it will feature sort of, it will feel more, what's the English word?
More free, more liberated?
Yeah, that's but it will also feel more like concise in some way. Like it will feel more like a
cohesive
sort of
experience, you mean? Like,
yeah, like a cohesive experience. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. I mean, I'm fine with the interface right now, personally, but that's, you know, I mean, like, I can definitely appreciate having, like, you know, putting the players into the game more, too, by saying, like, okay, you're gonna go through, you know, like, walk into the, you know, you're in the overworld, as it were, and, you know, from there you can, like, walk into what you want to do, and, yeah.
And then there are some, the campaign modifiers, you probably already know some of, you probably have seen them, right?
I think I have actually, where they like say, oh yeah, there's also like the quests, which you like, you know, every day, like, okay, try this objective, that type of thing. Do you mean along those lines, or?
But like the campaign modifiers, I think they're in the current Steam build, but it's like, for example, in one campaign you will draw an extra card each round. You'll also lose life for each card you have above like 3 cards in your hand.
Oh, okay. So mixing it up, adding some challenge, and just keeping it fresh too.
Be a lot more modifiers, and the modifiers are both positive and negative. So they really challenge your approach to the game. So you will have to experiment more with the kind of decks you're building. And sometimes you get a designated deck that you have to play in a specific campaign that can be really fun, because those modifiers allows us to break the rules of the game. So for example, there is this modifier where everything in your deck is mana puffs. So usually, or not mana puffs, but puffs, you know, the small cute creatures that gives you a variety of modifiers and sort of acts as your companions. Usually you're only allowed to have 2 of each card in your deck.
Right.
In this deck, you basically only have mana puff. You only have puff cards, which means that you can do some totally crazy things. I played through a campaign the other day where I had that modifier, and at some point I had I think it was like 50 puffs as my companions in the boss fight, and it was just really funny. It changes the way that the game plays out. So it's sort of that kind of those kind of experiences we are adding more of in the upcoming update. So I think that new stuff will definitely happen that will sort of utilize the core, because the core loop of the game has been finished for some time, but now I think we are at a place where we will really make that core loop work in the right settings, so to speak.
Yeah. And you want to, I mean, now's the time to add like all the little details that are going to make it, you know, like, more enjoyable, and just do, not to make it, and that's always fun. Someone asked in chat if you're going to add multiplayer at any point.
Yeah, that's a question we get a lot. Like right now it's not planned. This time around we wanted to focus on a single player experience, because the last game was very focused on making a good co-op game and then sort of figuring out how to do a single player afterwards. And this time we just wanted to make a really solid single player experience. And then, you know, all of us in the development team really love multiplayer games, so it's obviously something that we would love to add, but it's also, I don't think a lot of people realize how many resources it actually demands. A solid multiplayer. So like, if we wanted to add multiplayer, it would be something that we would have to spend a lot of time and a lot of money on. So it really depends on like, how well does the release go, and where are we a year from now? Because if it's possible, it's definitely something we would like to do, but at the same time it would just be, it's just impossible for us to say with certainty that that is something we would do.
Like, you'd like to, but you can't. I mean, and the other thing is, like, you know, multiplayer is going to be, that's another whole, like, that would, I mean, I don't want to say, like, you'd have to charge for it. I mean, but that would, in my mind, that would be an expansion pack you'd basically have to, like, charge for. And, you know, because how do you not otherwise? Because there's just so much development time that goes into it. The other thing is, like, I mean, personally, and, you know, I hope people remember, like, it's never a bad idea. There we go. Nicely done.
Much better.
It's never a bad idea to just make the best single player or multiplayer game that you can, and just, you know, really do what, you know, I mean, make the best you can. Like, there are some games out there that are just multiplayer centric, like, you know, Team Fortress 2 is a good example. Like, if people are like, I want a full campaign mode in TF2, it's like, well, you're kind of missing the point then, you know. And if the same thing goes with a single player game, you're like, you know, well, I should want multiplayer, you know. It's like, well, this is what it's designed to do. It's a roguelike, you know. I mean, this is, you know, so again, I mean, and also there's leaderboards, there's, you know, like, you're going to be still competing against other players in some way as well. So I mean, these things are already there. So
you're definitely interacting with other players in that way, and the sort of social aspect is definitely something that we are looking to enhance in the game and in some of the upcoming updates. But an actual multiplayer is something that we will have to spend a lot of time on at some point in the future. I think it's super important, like in general in games development, it's just so important that you finish up your sort of core before you start expanding it.
That too.
There's a lot of games that didn't have that focus, and because they lost that focus, they might have wasted a great idea because they ended up half developing.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the other thing that can definitely happen. And I mean, yeah, focus on the core. Like you have to sit down with that design document, that goal, and say, okay, this is what we're really going for here, that type of thing. And then from there, you have to, you say, once we have this, once we have the cohesion, then we can look at what else we want to add to this. But first, you got to make sure that core is there. And the core is definitely, in my humble opinion, the core is definitely coming along really well.
Right.
Go ahead, sorry.
Time for more boring Extra Life stuff. We just received a $25 donation from Jesse, actually, who helped us with our last game.
Mr. Attard, thank you.
So thank you so much. It was very generous of you. I just wanted to give a shout out. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, gotta give those shout outs.
You guys are well on the way to reaching your goal, it seems.
Yeah. We're about 40%, and this was pretty much what I had been able to get from before the stream started. So we have 60% to go in the next 24 hours, a little less than that now, but
22-ish.
Yeah, hopefully we can do it. Just it's really up to the people watching the stream, so any little bit helps.
If you're not familiar with Extra Life, for the folks listening, I mean, it's I think people at this point are. I mean, but it's a charity that raises money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And if you're not familiar with those, what those are is they are children's hospitals that basically they will not turn away any kid, no matter how sick, no matter how unable to pay, that type of thing. I mean, basically with the idea that, like, if there's a child who is sick and suffering, no matter what their, financial state, whatever, they will be taken care of. And on top of that, also, it's a lot of people don't really understand, like, how much, like, a regular, normal old hospital doesn't necessarily have the facilities to handle children. Like, there are specialized equipment, medical equipment, when that children would require, especially if we're talking, like, infants as well, that they just don't always have. So that's what the Children's Miracle Network hospitals are there for. So again, anything you can give folks out there, we really appreciate it. All right, back to the game. So let's see, you got the 3-drop there, Shadow Cloak. I'd use the 3-drop personally, but just remember to right click more often to get that AoE around you. There's also, I believe, a quest. I don't know if it's still running currently, and I don't know if you'd be able to do it in this area because there might not be enough spawn net critters. There's one, if you, I think, hit or kill 12 enemies at once with your overcharge, like that's a quest, like, which is kind of like an achievement, I guess, in the same regard.
Yeah, that's a lot of enemies.
There you go. Yeah, it's an AoE knockback, pretty darn handy in the right circumstance. Kind of like a get the heck away from me ability. So, and yeah, that thing he's launching at you that occasionally like would paralyze you, like that's ability the boss gets, where this thing comes at you and it just stuns you for like several seconds, and can happen at the most inopportune times. But that's exactly the point.
So the thing you can do to avoid those trip zones is to, if you're not moving while it hits you, you won't get stunned.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, hey. You're doing amazing on health, so I'd just say, like, go sword and board, maybe. I mean, you got the minor heal in your back pocket in case you need it, and the nano injector coming up on deck as well, but, yeah. It's actually pretty neat, because, like, after her first try, she was, like, doing, like, infinitely better. She's like, okay, I got the hang of this now.
I just didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, and now, once you do, just, yeah. the later levels as well get a lot trickier and just a lot more challenging. And some of the bosses, one of the bosses, Apep, the snake boss, actually, he has a very special. Like you have to fight him a very certain way because he's not vulnerable. Normally, you have to trick him into charging and hitting the wall to smash his face into it. Then he'll get stunned and he'll like try to heal himself by bringing this orb to him. You have to kill the orb to damage him. So yeah, like you got to do this a very certain way in some cases. Oh, money guy.
I know.
I be sending a little gift to ya.
And I should also explain the gold you're picking up now will be used at the end of like the first boss. You can buy stuff. You actually, we saw this earlier.
Yeah, I did.
We did see it, so yeah.
I saved. I'm saving it.
Oh,
so.
gotcha. And you can buy some pretty nice stuff, like stuff that'll give you like 1 extra mana every turn, so you start off with a higher curve. Like, there was, oh god, there's some of the really cool ones. I wish I could remember them right now, but. May as well throw the nano thing on you too, I think. Yeah.
Third.
And the nano things will stack, so if you get another one, you can it'll go up to a stack of 4. So yeah, that's also nice. Oh, wow, I don't remember these enemies.
Ah.
Away.
Look out below.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't remember these laser sniper guys, so this is interesting. Yeah, it sounds like that projectile he's shooting at you is pretty serious business, so.
Enemy in sight.
There we go. So how many people actually, Frederick, how many are on your team? It's it seemed like a fairly small team. Obviously, you guys are still, just like, I mean, you've gotten one game out there on, Xbox One, PS4. It is Xbox One, PS4, right? I'm remembering that correctly?
Yeah, we recently released for those consoles, yeah.
Awesome. And so, how many people are on your team?
I think we are 16 right now.
16, okay, yeah.
So it's a fairly large team for an indie company, but it's nothing huge.
No, I mean, and you got one, a game out there on like, retail consoles on your belt, so that's pretty good. That's definitely coming along.
Oh, jeez, they shoot a lot more.
Oh, yeah, there.
Yeah, the enemies are starting to get more difficult now.
And the other thing is, I should mention this as well. As soon as you kill the last enemy and it says arena completed, you gain an invulnerability buff at that point. So nothing else that hits you could hurt you. Here we go at the boss. I believe this boss is also, this is George Exley as the voice of this guy, I think.
A wise choice.
Yeah,
I think he's yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
Look out below.
No, I'm just saying I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it's him. I know he plays a bunch of different guys, and George is awesome. He's an amazing voice talent.
Yeah, definitely some really nice voice acting that has been implemented on the game recently.
Whoa! Yeah, you gotta keep moving with those rockets. Ooh, help us. I actually didn't notice this until watching Nicole play, but you'll see a box being carried over, like you see the shadow of a box, and that's being dropped. That's the health where the health potions come from. I didn't notice that until actually watching you play. I just see those health potions in places and be like, oh, it's a health potion.
Good. Those mines actually can hurt the enemies too. Looks like.
Oh, nice. I did not know that either.
Light protects.
Smart timing there, yeah.
I'll cut you open. Enemy in sight.
He's firing
He's
his
firing his
laser.
laser, yep.
Fire starboard lasers. Look out below.
Yeek. Nice. Another thing I like, if you press the button for one of your special abilities and still on cooldown, the cooldown in like seconds and like, you know, tenths of a second will pop up above your character's head, which is just really handy.
You're really getting the hang of the shield now.
Yeah, I just forgot that it was there for the longest time just because I'm not used to playing, obviously.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Oh, sorry.
Language, oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely one of those games, and I always do think it's the hallmark of a good game. When, if you screw up or die, you are probably gonna let loose some profanity. So that's how you know you're really into it. We're just like, F-bomb, and yeah. I was playing the other day, and I got killed, and I definitely unleashed the profanity. It just, yeah, you just like, I forget the circumstance, but it was just like this boss fight. It was really tense, and I just barely managed to lose, and it was like, oh no. So, yeah. But like I said, that's how you, when you're that far into it, that's how you know you're having fun. That's how you know it's a good game. You're just like, this is so intense, I need to do this. Oh, you know, you're just really, really into it.
Yeah, it's nice to know that a game makes you swear.
Oh yeah, I've always said that. I've said that, you know, for quite some time. Like if you swear when you lose, that's how you know you're doing good there. All right, nicely done. Oh, and one away from winning 20 battles for endurance. That quest.
So, what's the difference between close and progress here?
I think just looking at your progress, I believe.
Oh,
so
progress, not progress.
No,
okay.
they're both. That is, you know, in the English language, same word. But yeah, I think you can see your progress if you want. Now you can move on to, you know.
Progress is usually used as a verb, though.
Is it?
Yeah, progress is a noun, and progress is.
Oh no! I'm just saying, like, you know, they're spelled the same, right? Am I losing my mind? I might be losing my mind. Don't mind me.
No, they're spelled the same.
Okay, all right.
All right, so what do we have for time?
Well, we're still good on time. We have till 10:30.
Okay.
If you want to, you know, Frederick, I don't know how long you can stay. If you need to bow out, you know, I understand.
No, I was actually going to say goodbye now, I think.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for letting us play the game. It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you again so much. We definitely appreciate it.
And best of luck with the stream. It looks super awesome. So I hope you reach your goal.
Thank you.
Thanks, we appreciate it. And you know, once again, congrats on the Kickstarter. Thanks for stopping by, and you know, congrats on a great game too.
Thanks, man. Bye.
You have a good day. Take
care.
Oh, whoops. Where is the mouse? There it is. Okay, sorry about that.
All right, so what should I do here? Should I do
Well,
another one?
we can do some dailies. You can try a different one. If you want, if your hands are hurting, you want me to swap in temporarily.
That's fine.
Okay. No, you're shaking out because it's the bad lefty setup. But
Sorry.
yeah, you want to try APEP, God of Snakes there in the middle.
Sure.
You can also check and see what the daily is. I want to try and knock that out. Either one of that would be. And also, while we're at it, oh, okay. So let's see. What if you mouse over that thing up the top here, in the middle there? What does that say? A double draw during each card for you. Okay, all right. So you can get double cards. The other thing, click on cards for a moment. Let's actually take a look at the decks here. Very, you know, pretty straightforward deck building stuff here. I mean, like, you know, and
cute.
Yeah, that's actually if you want to edit your Squire of Light deck right now and put some of those in, go right ahead. Like, I think it's the default one, or the deck I didn't care to name. That's the default name when you create a deck and, you know, you don't name it. You can just click to move it back. You can have 2 of every card, except like when Frederick said, you can, you know, if you want extra, you can do that as well.
Right. I mean, I haven't had a problem with the deck so far.
Okay.
But
I know if you want to, like, I like messing with the mana fixing stuff personally, but if that's not your, you know, if you don't want to do that, go, you know. So
maybe, you know, when I actually
Yeah, okay.
Have some time to play the full game.
To really muck with it, yeah. I don't want to, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Don't want to hit people with too much deck building
exactly.
right now.
I don't
Just want to say,
build.
here's your deck interface. You can, you know,
Yeah.
like you build decks for each of your different heroes here. So, and if you want to try, since this guy is, I guess, mostly a ranged attacker, if you want to try taking Denver the dinosaur into the arena here, you'll see why he's so funny.
Our enemies will be enlightened.
It looks like the skull from The Last Unicorn.
Oh gosh, yeah. Renee Aubergenois, is that you? Let's see. What if I change one other thing real quick? Excuse me. Just a second. I want to make sure this was on top so we see exactly. Sorry, folks, some polite housekeeping here. There we go. I don't wonder after that.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, Denver will. You'll see what Denver will do. I don't need to tell you what Denver will do. You'll find out on your own.
That is amazing.
But mind you, if you're in his way, he will.
yeah.
I think he actually deals 10 damage to you, and he will barrel. He will just like barrel you out of the way, deal 10 damage to you. I think he actually got me killed on a couple occasions, and I was like, Denver, why? Yeah. But yeah, he's pretty sturdy otherwise, and he'll do a decent amount of damage. Of course, I say that as he's like standing in the bad and getting himself killed right now. I guess in the wrong.
Number one rule, Denver: don't stand in the fire. Come on
You
now.
stood in the fire, Denver. You stood in the fire. Amateur hour. A regen band. I do like, especially if you have 2 regen bands running at once. At the end of every arena, you get 20% of your health back, so that's really nice. And really, this is a game, no pun intended, of like conservation of health and that type of thing. Oh yes, these guys. Denver, no. Denver's running up against something that charges in his face, and he's not liking it. See how it feels, Denver? You see what you're like, Denver?
Kind of awesome.
Yeah. And enemies actually can get. You saw Denver blasted something into little bloody chunks, so you can actually give enemies as well. Or jib, however that's pronounced.
I always say gib.
Jib, yeah.
Is there any point of running around?
No, you can just leave
I mean,
it
are there
anyway.
any like?
If they've dropped a health potion, you won't get that automatically. You'd have to go pick that up, but you'd have to look for that. Any other coins, any like health bonuses that are dropped by enemies, like you can just yeah, those will immediately jump to you as soon as the last enemy's killed.
Shamash.
Gosh.
Come on. These enemies are getting. This is a daily. Oh god, the fire enemies. Yeah, watch out. I think every time you hit that, it like leaves fire on the ground. Oh yeah, ghosts.
Zombie ghost.
Zombie
This
ghost.
place.
Suddenly it's gauntlet, like ghosts flying at you. Oh, Denver got it. Money. Yeah, coins definitely induce anxiety because you're like, I gotta pick that up, oh no. But I don't want to get killed, but I want to pick it
money.
up. But money. Yeah, exactly. But money.
They do look like the gauntlet ghosts too.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but either way, if it was, it's awesome. If it's not, it's still awesome. There we go. And as you notice, everything just nuke dies when you the green barrels will like shoot like green goo all over the ground when you hit them. So yeah, and I find myself seeing like I see green. I'm like, oh, health point. Oh wait, no, it's a green exploded barrel. Never mind.
Is there any like hand size limit? Do you know?
I don't think there is.
All right, let's see then. I've got 4, so I could do that.
Got no wonder up, but It is what it is. There are also, that's right, one of the abilities, I think, wow, that thing had loads of money. One of the abilities you can get from, like, that you can buy in, like, the campaigns with gold, now that I remember, is the ability, like, every point of unspent mana that you have at the end of your, like, you know, when you don't spend mana, it comes back as health. Like, you get 6 more, like, overall health.
Where's what I need to kill? Oh, they're over
There
here.
it is, yeah. There you go. Stomping some zombies. Yeah, and that is definitely a strategy you'll find yourself employing when you're just surrounded by stuff and you're like, if I just murder this last thing with a red health bar, it all goes away. Oh, fun.
Alright then. I will up my crit chance.
Mm-hmm. Crit chance is always nice. Raging Guardian is nice too.
I should do that.
Our king.
Hopefully you can draw some of the cosmic cleavers at the 7 drop, because those are always amazing as well. And yeah, the crit chance is nice, especially you have both of them, so if you can cast both of those, you're gonna have a 50% crit chance, so that'll be pretty amazing too.
Ugh.
Yeah, Denver. Denver! Damn it, Denver. Oh,
Denver, you're killing me, man. Literally.
He's one of those double-edged swords.
A wise choice.
Denver!
Oh, it's that, okay. I looked away for a sec. It's that ability, whenever you kill an enemy, all the enemies get healed. Oh, that's so bad.
Surya! Light! Protect me!
You can shoot those.
Darkness cannot reach
Yeah, these guys can be a pain.
There's health down. Get the hell. Oh, it's gone.
I see Denver got his ass killed.
Yeah. This is bad.
Still being chased. Oh, no, my dad got himself killed. Nice. There we go. Angry barrels, huh? Goats.
Screw you, Angry Barrels. And definitely he would heal, yeah.
You still got enough left over for a blood clause. Unfortunately, Denver just like ran off the other direction. He's
Light
like,
him up.
Yeah, I should probably go.
no, just let him do what he's gonna do. Oh yeah, this is a ghoul swarm ability, I think.
I'm guessing the red one's like an elite. Oh god.
Yeah, time to Hulk smash for sure. That other red one down. Unfortunately, the ghouls, I think, are just respawning too.
Yeah,
So.
I know. I'm trying to find the red one. Where are you? There you are. Oh god. Oh god! Help! This is not good.
That's smart. Shadows take me.
The dailies are tough too. They're not, you know, they're not the easy ones.
You suck.
No, that's a pretty bad situation to be in when you're just like, they've got like, okay, let's have two big enemies that are tough to kill. Let's throw some ghoul spawns on you just to, you know, make it interesting.
Oh no!
I can just tell it to wait, yeah. Windows is very impatient. It doesn't realize that, yeah. Something is happening here.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna try that again.
Want to try a different hero, or you want to keep going with this guy?
No, I like this
You like
guy.
this guy? Okay.
I know
Cool.
I know him.
After this, do you mind if I jump in with a different hero? Because I kind of want to show people a different
Oh, well, you know what? Go ahead.
one. You sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Give your hand a rest. Okay. Alright, swapping around here. Alrighty, we're back. Let's see. Daily here. I'm already here. Alright, I'm going to show you folks my favorite character by far, a Ravager. In my deck here, Wavaged. Swapping out with Nicole. She's sitting in the producer's seat right now. She's on stream. She can probably, you know, she'll chat a lot more effectively than I would. Alright, so let's get ravaging.
Excellent.
Alright, what have I got here? I think I'll keep all of these. Unfair advantage in my first hand, I will take that. This one, like I said, the next card that comes out, the cool thing about this, the next card that comes out will be reduced by 3, and it will also, if it's below, 3 mana anyway, it'll just go to 0, and it will stay that way in subsequent hands. So even if you don't want to cast it, if it takes Cosmic Cleaver from 7 down to 4, and you only have 3 mana, it's all good. So yeah, love the hell out of this card. But first we're going to go Death in Motion, because, that's fun. Now, let's have some Ravager fun here, shall we? Building up my Frenzy stacks. And then I've got 2 abilities like this one, which charge ahead and just destroy stuff. That is actually the Leap ability. Dashes forward/foes, deals extra damage for each frenzy. It also, I believe, creates an explosion when you hit, so you're just, annihilating stuff. Then the Strafe skill, dash forward, avoiding any harm, which is important. Slicing all enemies in the path, spends your Frenzy, and each Frenzy reduces the cooldown by 1 second. If you're at 5 Frenzy, I believe it's actually, I think, a 5-second cooldown. So if you're at 5 Frenzy when you use this, you're just going to dash forward, and then you can use it again right afterwards immediately, and then incur the cooldown. Excuse me. And then also the passive skill, the ExO, whenever you reach that 5 Frenzy stack, you gain 100% chance to block until you block, so he's got some defense in there too. Might be a little overpowered even. This guy is just so nuts. Alright, Unfair Advantage is giving me a 0-cost minor heal, which, I don't need it now, but that could be useful in the future. Boom. these guys can hit each other. I actually didn't notice that. The Ravager is particularly good for getting right in there and just meleeing people because he will typically stun weaker enemies. Like these chargers, they'll power through the stun, so I gotta watch out for that. And you also noticed I did not pick Denver because Denver would be all up in my business all the time had I chosen him for this. So I picked the ranged attacker instead as a companion. Alright, let's see. What do we need? Edge. That is tempting. Because I'm pretty good at staying alive as the Ravager, so I might just... Yeah, I'm better than that. Now, let's get some Blood Claws in there. Talking, and... I'll risk it. I'll risk it. Why not? Boom. These guys are gonna feed me health. Oh, these guys, okay. That may be a little tricky because they breathe fire in my face. I get them down fast, and more health. Yay. And I'm not messing with the summon version of him because they're just gonna breathe fire in my face and kill me. Let's see. Alright. Oh, I missed him. I hit the other guy. Oops. Alright, let's see if I can get this flamer down. Ah, there we go. And the ghost, and we're good. And my little companion even managed to survive. They will respawn at the end if they die. It's not a big deal, which is nice. Sometimes, in the campaign, I believe you'll actually have circumstances where you'll have a little, like, harmless pet with you, and if it survives the end, you'll, like, get something as a bonus, so that's nice. Okay, ooh, another blood pact. Ooh, oh, yeah. Actually, wait, I can't pay 80 health unless I do this. Bam. Now I want this, because I want increased blood flow, which is actually going to give me 80 health back, as it gives me extra health on top of that. Ooh, Spirit Lashes or Combustion? Yeah, that's a tricky one. I think I'm going to go with Combustion. Alright, let's do this. Oh, towers. There we go. That guy was sitting on some health that I wanted, and he, like, respawned immediately, so... See this right here? That's an enemy that's going to be spawning in soon. As soon as the little red ring of death here underneath it completes, that'll be an enemy. And boom. Good night. I love the Ravager. So great. Ah, the shield. That's actually pretty annoying for the Ravager. Oh boy, more increased blood flow. Yeah, I'll take that. Yes, this guy. Let's see if we can blow him up. There we go. Ah, I missed a point. Oh, my little dude. And we're slicing them up. And yes, thank you again, whoever pointed out that I can actually set the stream to be playing Extra Life, because I did not know that. Not at all. Ooh. Nerf Ravager. My god. Seriously. Actually, the best part is once you get to the end, well, hopefully we'll see it with his boss. Hopefully I can just annihilate him. Yeah. I'll do some weapons upgrades. I'm like pretty low on health here. But, like, I still have tons of health, so I'm not even worried about it. Guess what? Oh, I missed. I didn't actually miss, because I got that guy instead. Destroy that, but I can get this ghost. Moo. Alright. What do we want here? I think we're going with Blood Claws. And... yeah, I'll do a Bandit Arena. Just then, actually, when I got hit by that, my ExO ability was up at the time. So I took no damage. Oh, money! Something I haven't seen happen yet is the Circle of Death, which can sometimes spawn. Which you have to stay in this one circle or you take damage as the circle moves around the arena, and that could be pretty crazy. Oh, what do we got? Oh boy, yup, there it is. There it is. And I kind of would want to... I should be alright in healing. Yeah, 45% more damage, and another 10 for good measure. And let's see how fast this poor helpless boss drops. Yeah, this guy's not getting away. Yeah, my bad. Eastern. Alright, so we got this AoE he sends out that I gotta watch out for. I'll dash through that because I don't want to get hit by it, obviously. And I'm gonna smash him with all my rage. Expend my frenzy stack so I build him up and get another exo block. Oh yeah, no. Boss? What boss? Nerf Ravager. Ooh. I mean, I love him, don't nerf him, but still. And yes, the victory screen shows the Squire of Light. It's an alpha, you know, they're still working on it, but the point is, the game is pretty much entirely functional. Let's see, what do I want? Ooh, okay. The first card phase, I get... Not too worried about the just a sip because I don't wind up using many consumables. In fact, I don't think this deck has any. But Fatal Grazes, 25 extra damage with every hit. The Ravager throws out a lot of hits, so I should be proccing that fairly often. On the edge, I don't know. We'll start with the Mana Factory though, because that can start to get some really fun stuff going. I think this is the deck that has a lot of mana fixing in it. We'll see.
This will be fun.
Maybe not, actually, because I'm not seeing it now. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. I think I'm just gonna stick with this. Oh, Muscle Bomb. Actually, I'm an idiot. I should have used my Band of Regen, because I forgot I gave myself the extra mana. Durr. This is why you're looking before you leave. Oh, these guys, yeah. These guys can be a pain for the Ravager until I do that. And then they're not a pain any longer. There he is. Hey, you. Guess what? Oh, yeah, okay. Yes. I will take 2 runs. There's also a card ability you can get which just builds your frenzy stacks like 1 per second anyway, which is also really, really nice to have. I haven't come across it yet, though. I'm pretty sure it's in this deck. There we go. with random... Oh, there's a health potion. Ah, well. With random arenas, sometimes like this, you get a few enemies you have to kill, and then on others like this, you get tons. Oh yeah, this should be interesting. Where am I drawing? Ooh, stalker. Yep, there it is! I just mentioned it, and there it shows up. Alright. I need that, but I'll take it anyway. Hello, guy coming up behind me trying to flank me. No, you don't. Oh, what's going on here? My companion get himself killed, I think he did. Yeah. Alright, boom. And some exterminating here. Aha, here we go. Ah. Like I said, some arenas, tons of enemies. Boom. And the red numbers, that's a crit, as you probably figured out. Oh, the swarm flies, right. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Ah, blood pact. Yeah, let's see, that would put me down to 50 though. I play dangerously, what can I say? I want me some blood claws.
What this does.
And let me do myself a favor. Band of regen. Oh, these things. Fortunately, they're dropping health for me already. And there's the fly swarm. Yep.
That feels better. Business.
Alright, let's see. What do I kind of want to use this too, but because, yeah, the cleaver. Actually, yes. I definitely do want to use this because then I can get that cleaver very next round. Yeah. Also, let's see, do I want the minor heal? I'll take the weapons up. Like I said, I like to live dangerously, and I've got 2 stockings now. I wish I could wear my stockings. Hello. And wait until you're done. Boom! Fortunately, I can hit these just like boxes and stuff to gain frenzy stacks as well. Pretty handy. Yeah, we're messing people up here. There we go. Pays to live dangerously, especially when you're a Ravager. Especially, my goodness. Me need learn talk. Not even like a few hours into the marathon and I'm already just derping up. Alright. Cosmic Cleaver. Gotta be the Cosmic Cleaver. And I've drawn the other one, so that is awesome. Yep. Get the money. I don't like you shooting at me, so you won't be shooting at me anymore. Bam! So satisfying to use these. I know it's sometimes difficult to really get an idea of what a game is going to feel like while you're playing it, but I can't stress enough. When you Ravage charge straight into something and it just explodes into a billion pieces, it is amazingly satisfying. Alright, let's see, 10% damage. You know what? I think I'll go for 10% damage. Although I do like the stalking, I just haven't had too much of a problem with it lately. Because now we are just doing atrocious amounts of damage. that money. Oh, missed some. There we go.
The main course.
I love the rap. Okay, in case you're wondering, we're taking little pause breaks on occasion to chat about stuff while Nicole runs the actual stream of the chat of the stream, not the stream of the chat. But, alright, oh man, I have so much. Yeah, okay, this deck does have a lot of mana fixing because I got my Surge Flow, my Blood Pact, and 2 Unfair Advantages. And at this point, I'm already done, like, casting everything I think I would need to cast, so. Let's see. I mean, all my big cards have been spent, so yeah, let's start a Killing Spree in there. Let's get some Stalking. That's pretty much, yeah. Stalking and... Boss round? It is not, I don't think. Okay, it's 10:27. Going to be switching to the next game shortly, but let me just see if I can finish this campaign off. Oh, this is the boss round. You know what? I'm not even worried. Because Ravager destroys everything and everyone. And then their families. Yeah. Who loves me some Ravager? Oh, and there we go. Let's see. What did I get? Ooh, okay. That's pretty nice. That's like similar to the increased blood flow. Yes, increased blood flow. Go memory. Yeah, 40 health and draw a card for 3. That is pretty darn nice. Alright, so sorry to get to show you more. We might still have some more gameplay later on tonight after 6 or 7 p.m. You know, I think 7 p.m. is when we're semi-scheduled to just go into the kind of anything goes phase of this stream, where we'll go back and revisit these games. So if you missed one earlier, we'll go and play it some more. It really depends on how tired we are at the time, how time-consuming the games are. But yeah, for the moment, this was Force Eternal Arenas, awesome game. They just got kickstarted. You know, shout out, thank you to anyone who helped kickstart them, because you know these people worked so hard. It's crazy. Like I was, I don't know if you weren't here with the chat with Frederick. He like the first game they made, they were sleeping in bunk beds in the studio because they just didn't have any other options really. Like that's like shoestring budget game development, and now they're taking off, they're doing well. So you know, I always love to see that. I just love to see people like succeeding, getting there. You know, that's one of the beauties of like just delving into indie games like this, is you can like play the gems. You can say like, oh yeah, and then years later, you can say like, oh yeah, I knew those guys. I knew Beta Dwarf back when they were they were making those Forced games, and like when they're making massive budget games. Like, I used to play Bungie's games way back in the day, like Marathon, Pathways into Darkness, Myth: The Fallen Lords, and now they're making like $500 million budget games, that type of thing. So, yeah, it's great to be able to say like, oh yeah, I knew him back when. Oh, yeah. So, alright, I'm gonna pause this, well, not pause the stream, but I'm gonna go off stream momentarily while we set up our next developer and game, which will be Ancestry. Another card-based game, because, hey, if it's decks and cards like this, they're fun. I love them. They're working. Go with it. So yeah, we'll be right back momentarily.
Hey yo, can you hear? Yep. Hello.
Here, okay. We're back. We're moving into Ancestry right now. So let me get this set up. And actually select Ancestry. Probably close Forced. Probably quit the previous game before moving to the next game, you know. Little things like that. Okay, there we go. And for Ancestry, when you move the mouse, it can move into the other monitor, so just note that. Some games capture it, most games don't, you know, figure they need to, which is understandable. So, all right, so welcome to the stream, Tattoo. Good to talk to you. This, folks, is Ancestry. This one actually just came out, like, you know, a couple weeks ago. So even though it's, you know, has been released, we decided to include it on the stream because, you know, hey, it's not their fault they made it to market, you know. So yeah, I think, you know, I want to jump into the tutorial. Nicole's back on the mouse, so.
All right.
Righto. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool to see how you play the game, and I hope we see some donations soon.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's been a while since the last one.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably pretty bad. Okay, Nicole's going through the tutorial right now, just checking out. Fortunately, she's a, you know, lefty, so WASD. I mean, you can actually push the mouse to the edge of the screen as well to move the screen that way too. Although that won't work with the right side because, like I said, that moves to the other monitor. But yeah, everything else should be good.
Patience, young ones. Patience.
It's just showing you how to actually move your characters around.
Let's the ancestors are with me.
As I mentioned earlier, this is a turn-based deck builder. I've delved into this somewhat, and yeah, there's a lot of interest. This one actually reminds me a lot more, like somewhat similar to Magic the Gathering, which is awesome. You know, I mean, like, I guess most people would say Hearthstone because Hearthstone was, you know, drew a lot of its inspiration from Magic the Gathering as well. You know, that's how it is. So, but yeah, I mean, like, you'll have like your spell abilities that your main character, that is your shaman here, can use, and then you have like minions you can summon. So yeah, like I said, most people would say that reminds me of Hearthstone, and well, yeah, it does. But that also, I mean, Magic the Gathering was doing that for a while before Hearthstone. But yeah, in any case, either way, it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
we've actually drawn influence from a lot of games, not just from card games,
Mm.
but really glad to hear that. It sounds interesting enough. And hopefully, if we have time, you can challenge me for a match.
Oh yeah, okay. I was actually going to say, like, the real meat and potatoes of this game is going to be like the PvP. Like, that's going to be, you know, that's really, yeah, that's something there, because that's once it gets, like, you get down to like the nitty gritty and really, because, you know, as you can see right here, there's another, you know, there's an enemy shaman on the board who's also trying to take over these totems, and yeah, you know, dealing with that back and forth is going to be, yeah. Ooh. I'm kind of afraid of the PvP because I just know I'm going to, like, die horribly, you know, and just get destroyed. I guess if you want to, I mean, at this point, like, you know, I'm not going to claim any expertise in the game other than, you know, having gone through the tutorial like Nicole has and played, like, a couple rounds, but yeah. As you can see here, the, for people on the stream not catching up, you win by capturing these totems, these like totems here that are in the spinning things. Once you capture it, it'll, like, you know, solidify and, like, gain your color. At the end of every turn, you know, you'll hold a totem and it will, you know, it'll be your color, and then you get points for that. First one to, in this case in the middle, you see 40 points is the winner. You also get points for killing the enemy shaman.
I'm really sorry. I'm trying to read the tutorial and listen to everyone at the same time, so I'm getting a little overwhelmed here.
Let's let her go through the tutorial.
Kind of too late now. But let's see. So, let's see. You have to capture the totems. And how is that done? Just by being near it?
Yeah,
or...
moving to one of the spaces surrounding
Okay.
it, yeah. And you can do that. You can do that with your shaman as well.
Okay.
And if you have any questions for Tatu, you know, go for it.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
War never changes.
Tatu, I guess people are having a bit of trouble hearing you. Can you turn up your microphone on that end at all?
Okay, can you hear me now?
We have
it
to.
should be on the loudest setting.
Okay. How is that, folks on the stream? Just let us know. Mention in chat if it's, you know, if any sound problems happen, just let us know ASAP. You know. It'll take about 10 seconds for the chat, I think, to catch up. So it'll probably be the stream, like 10 to 15 seconds.
So let's see. I should be trying to capture the totem, but also attacking the other guys at the same time. So let's see.
You just need one person in, like, surrounding the totem at the end of the turn, and you'll capture it, or
Okay.
like contest it, as it were. So everyone else can be moving on to go murder the other guys.
Yeah, so for example, with that character, you can already move towards the enemy.
Okay.
And his shaman is walking over here, which is not the brightest of moves, but then again, this is the tutorial, so they go really easy on doing this.
Okay. So let's see. I've got 6. Oh.
I have much to learn.
Wisdom guides me.
Okay, stream said that was better, so yeah, whatever you did to Tatu, perfect. Good on you.
To the afterlife. I may be old, but the young ones have much to learn.
So now you can choose one of your characters and click the enemy character in front of your shaman to attack it. Or attack him.
Yeah, the enemy shaman is being very reckless right now. I mean, he's trying really hard to contest this totem, but if you whack him, I'm pretty sure you get 10 points for it, so...
Okay. But I should just keep on summoning
Yeah,
stuff,
okay,
right?
keep on every turn, yeah, definitely. Spend your mana, summon, yeah.
I cannot do that.
Where is my spear needed?
At last, the golem is within my reach.
You can right-click on the board and spin around, by the way. There you go.
There you go.
And then, like, the various, you can pan where you want to go. Very free camera, so...
Done.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alright.
I was actually just mentioning Myth the Fallen Lords in the last stream, the last game, and this camera actually reminds me a lot of Myth's camera, where you're just this entity floating above the battlefield, and you can pan wherever you want, go wherever you want.
Must we fight?
Yeah, the shamans have 20 health.
When will we be free?
Probably...
Stay a while and listen.
You can move him closer and keep beating the shaman down if you want. I would...
I can't.
What do you want?
Oh, you can.
You can have
Hit
my
to right one more.
You can have my axe.
I guess units can't move through each other. Okay.
No,
I actually didn't know
so
that.
you can like block the enemy from moving
Yep.
in.
Size matters not. Yes, what is it?
How can I help?
Alright. I just summoned them, so I can't use them.
Yeah,
so...
they have summoning sickness, I guess.
Let's see.
My reach is greater than theirs.
I summoned them, so...
Is there any way to tell who still has, like...
Yeah, that's what I was actually gonna ask.
How do you tell who still has, like, movement ability, I guess? How do we know that off, like, on a glance?
You can see all the characters that you haven't noticed yet from the glowing cone on top of them.
Oh,
like the one when you select one,
Okay,
then
if
it starts moving, and when you haven't like notified them, then it's still on top of them. So during the next turn, you can probably see that.
Okay, so the one with like the glow around her right now, is that indicating that it's it can still be moved or attack?
You can see during the next turn.
Okay. He's just summoning stuff now. Oh yes, a fireball too. Let's see. Yeah, if something has like 3 health, you could one-shot it at this point. Then again, actually, yeah, you could kill that guy in the back.
Behind me, tribe!
So now you can see all the cone-shaped things on top of the characters.
Oh yeah, the
Oh, I
little cones
see.
floating
I
over.
see.
Yeah,
Oh, I
okay,
see.
yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Alright.
So you should probably try to move in towards the center of the level to capture the middle totem from the enemy.
Okay.
So I'd send like a high movement character there if you've got one.
Let's see. A way to look at the movement quickly would just be to click on them.
Click on them in, I guess, lower left-hand corner,
Okay, yeah.
like the
So
feet.
3.
Yeah,
Okay.
good 3.
That's 4.
But the young ones have much to learn.
No.
And there are characters that are very scout-like, where they'll just, you know, they'll have a lot of movement, you know, some decent attack, but like take 2 damage. So there's like good runners.
Yeah, and we actually have more characters coming.
That's
we
right.
pushed-
That's right. I remember that.
We pushed
Yeah.
a content update this week with some new spells and like
cool.
added single-player modes. But there are still more characters and more spells and more maps coming.
I don't think you can get around that one right now because there's an enemy character in the way.
I see.
There we go. I'd keep chopping down the shaman though. When he dies, A, he gets teleported back, so he can't summon anything else right there. And also, B, he you get like 10 points, I think, for killing enemy shaman. And he can't attack back. That's the other thing. When you attack most enemies, they'll attack like, you know, they'll counter attack. In this case, he won't though. I think you already used that one's ability, yeah. Looks like your shaman's kind of pinned in there for now.
Yeah.
So what is the exclamation point? Or is that the axe that he's holding? Never mind. I thought it was an exclamation point. That's someone's staff. What's the movement? Yeah, I guess try going around the outside with her.
I can't.
Pardon us, folks. We seem to be having a hiccup of some kind here. Hang on. This monitor is unfortunately still doing weird things, so yeah. What is this doing?
You can try using the space key to see if that resets the camera. Or
I think we might have actually... Yeah, here, let me just... I'm so sorry. This, like I said, monitor issues are... Everything was, of course, working fine before I, you know... before I, like... and now it's like, all like, oh, if something's gonna go wrong, it's just Murphy's Law, I guess. Yeah, alright.
Should I do the tutorial again? Now that I kind of know what I'm doing?
I'd say try single player. Try a single player campaign. Although, let's see. Do not use the burn deck. I tried making a burn deck just out of curiosity. Actually, I did win with the burn deck, but use the starter deck. It's far more intuitive. If you're at all familiar with Magic the Gathering, you could do like what were called burn decks, which were just nuking spells, just spells that do direct damage, and you can do that here too. because there's like some pretty intense spells, like 11 mana casting cost spells, which you'll get to, which will just like do 16 damage to like, you know, random enemies, just like annihilate stuff. So yeah. You just barely, there you go.
Stay a while and listen.
Let's see, we got Totem on the left, some on the right.
The ancestors are with me.
I think Maddie is somewhat unique in that she, I believe, doesn't have, or is it he? Didn't really look.
It's a he.
It's he, okay, it's a guy, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a very screechy voice, so I was like, oh, is that a... I had to, you know, hadn't leaned in to look at the unit. But, yeah, that doesn't have summoning sickness, so that's like a good scout character. Can just, like, run in there immediately, a good one drop.
Is within my reach. Let's move.
Let's see what the enemy shaman is up to. He's probably going to head for his totem on the other side. Alright folks, we'll be right back just a sec. Going to grab some beverage refreshment. One moment.
What is it that you want?
I'm still here though.
That's the beauty of a two-person stream.
Anybody call for a carpenter?
The spirits are restless.
Some work for my blade. What is it that you want? On the move.
So do any of the folks in chat have any questions for me? I'd be more than happy to answer if you have anything regarding the game or us, the developers. Oh yeah, oh it was me.
Anybody call for a carpenter?
Patience, young ones. Patience.
The hunt is on.
Yeah.
Definitely keep the shaman safe if he's,
Stay a while and listen.
Pardon me while I crack open a can here.
The other tribe is near.
Yes.
Alright.
We have captured a totem.
He is really happy about capturing that totem.
From the shadows.
Alright.
I have much to learn.
Now, something else I should probably mention. Let me look into one thing real quick.
Yes.
Patience.
How can I help?
Size matters not.
Where is my spear?
We actually do have a key for Ancestry to give away. So, unfortunately, me being only semi-prepared here, haven't really figured out how do I like to go about doing that. I mean,
Post it on the chat, maybe?
just post in the chat and see who gets it first. I don't know.
Yeah, who gets it first?
I don't know. I was
I don't
thinking.
know.
I was thinking maybe like we could do also like a trivia question or something.
Oh yeah.
I will hunt
And
them
I
down.
mean, what were you gonna say?
Nothing. I just would love to tie it into a donation somehow, like, you know, first person who gives a $5 donation or something like that. I don't know.
We could do that. That seems fair. I mean,
How much does the game cost?
Game is $14.99, I believe.
So it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess.
What is it that you want?
All right, folks. Next person to put in a $5 donation will get a $15 game in return, Ancestry. So, yeah. Let's see a donation come in. Also, I'd like to remind everyone we are doing a big prize package where at the end of the stream, whoever has donated the most money overall, and now that's for the entire stream. That's not, you know, like just like at once, but we'll add up all of your donations if you're competing against someone else, and we'll figure out who has done it. At the end of the stream, who has contributed the most donation gets a big prize package, and the big prize package will consist of a copy of every game you see on the stream, pending availability, of course, because some of them aren't released yet, obviously, and as well as a Dusty Raging Fist art book, and maybe some other things we're going to try to add, but at the very least, it'll have a copy of every game and a Dusty Raging Fist art book. So, yeah, that's what we have going on at this point in time. So, yeah, again, we're doing this for a very, very worthy cause, and, you know, we'll talk some more about that later as well. But
please remember, you know, if you are giving a $5 donation, you know, there is a lot of good reasons to give a $5 donation, if for no other reason than that you're helping sick kids. But on top of that, you are going to be getting a $15 game for $5. Very, very generously donated. So thank you so much for that.
yes, thank you, Todd. We appreciate it. Again, if people aren't familiar, the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, they have a policy of any kid, no matter how sick or no matter how unable to afford care, will get the care they need. And that's, you know, worthy cause if I've ever heard one. So, yeah.
Of course, you're you're welcome to donate more than $5, and you will still get the code, of course. But at least $5, and you will get the code. I am really bad at this game. I'm super distracted by everything going on, which is just...
It's not, when you're trying to concentrate on like a turn-based strategy game, it's like, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Definitely.
Give me just a second, actually.
I also just realized I forgot to screen share Tatu in... Tatu, you still there?
Yep, I'm
okay, good. Alright. Let me see if I can screen share you one second. Let me deal the controls for just a moment.
Yep.
Do this. Actually, I didn't even need to alt-tab out of the game. Okay.
One more second.
1 second, let me mute for a moment. Alright, folks, sorry about that. We're back. Nicole's hand is actually still aching from using lefty setup. I should have definitely had her get a different mouse, but, you know, it is what it is. So I'm taking over. Oh, my turn's about to end, oh no.
Quickly.
Yep. I had 2 seconds when I sat down. Alright, let's see what the enemy shaman's doing here. Okay, he's going for this totem. I can't let that happen. Well, it's realistically going to happen before I can get there, but, you know, I'm going to try and take it back. Oop.
They were too strong.
eventually the counterattack will happen. Yep. Oof. 6 though. That's rough. Alright. Let's see. Okay.
The stream is actually being really jagged right now.
I wonder what's happening with it.
Is the stream doing so? Oh, maybe the screen sharing. Unfortunately, I do not have the fastest machine. So that might have something to do with it. So I think I'll turn off the screen sharing for the moment.
Disable the screen sharing.
Yeah, one sec. Alright, how's that looking? Is that looking better? No, it's still catching up on the stream. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, let's see. You've got 1 health, you've got 2, so I could take out either of you.
What's in it for me?
Yeah, you know what? You do 6 damage, so I'm... Oh, I can't reach you last. Alright, let's see. Well, I'll block this path at any rate, so... Now... Let's see about getting some more guys out here.
Alright, good.
Yeah, I figured that would fix the stream.
The golem is within. I will destroy our enemies!
Guys, excited to be here.
The spirits
Alright, so let's see.
restless.
8 mana. Yeah, I can drop a... Let's draw a card, see what else I get. Minion to move after spawning. Yeah, that's not going to help me this turn. I think, however, I'm also going to fireball something. You know what? I might actually slow up his game.
Too far
Actually, too far
away.
range, yeah. Okay, in that case, I'm going to take out this person who can do 6 damage at once. I do not want that on the field if I can do something about it.
Size matters not. Steady.
Too far away.
One more, I could get you. Actually, here's a question. Could I do Berserk after the fact? Would this give my minion more movement, or do I have to use it when the minion is, like, you know, in its movement phase?
You can still give it to him. So, like, you can move a few tiles, then use the Berserk, and then move again.
Okay, alright, that's good to know. I don't have mana for it this time, but, you know, next time I definitely will. Alright, everyone else has moved.
Your tribe is near.
Alright, so... We're gonna get their grubby hands on this totem next turn.
Stay a while.
That's a rough one. I heard a ding. We got Anonymous donated $10.
Awesome.
So I think on the actual Extra Life page, you can see who donated it. Been having problems with that, where like the for some reason the name doesn't come through. So let's see. All right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, they're on that totem. This totem is over here. I'm gonna.
Alright, Anonymous. I don't know who you are, so I can't send you the code.
Oh dear. It says Anonymous on the site
It
as
says
well.
Anonymous even when I'm logged in. Whoever donated did not share who they were.
Ancestors are with me. At last, the golem is within.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna drop me a Seppo.
Stand to protect the tribe.
Then I'm going to charge.
Yes.
I want him heading for this enemy totem double time. Alright, beyond that, let's see, what else can I get out here? Actually, I probably shouldn't have with a Kalevi because he has 5, but, well.
Where is my bow needed?
Get him moving.
The underworld is boring.
I'll get everyone else Heading over here to start smashing these guys in the face. See what he's up to. No, he's just huddling in the corner right now, so. Okay. Oh, I see where he's heading. Yeah, they're trying to slip around and see if they can take that other totem off me. Alright. Let's see. Right here, there are his two totems. My totem there. Actually, okay, I was mistaken. There's one totem we got back here, so I gotta leave one guy on home guard. In the meantime,
I will smash our enemies.
let's see, would 2 attack and movement? No, he'd make it their next turn anyway, so he's gonna be there. He's gonna be hopefully pretty difficult to pry up, so that's the idea there.
What is it?
Move him forward, even though I kind of want to keep him somewhat. Actually, you know what? I'll summon someone who I can keep near this. Drop Maddie here, and Maddie will hang around this area just to be something to slow them down. And I can drop Kalidi as well. All right, let's see. Ooh. Yeah. Guess what? Oink. Gotcha.
I get to keep my head this time.
Yeah.
Rage gives me power.
I cannot wait to use this dude on someone. You have no idea. Alright, let's see. Now, will healing herbs, will that actually, when it restores health... Oh, never mind. I just answered my own question. I was going to say, like, when I mouse over them, it gives me the number. Like, can I overheal? Is that a thing?
No, you have to use like a buff that gives you more health.
Gotcha.
You can't just like overheal.
I understand, yeah. I kind of figured that'd be the case, but...
Yeah.
What's this? Oh man, this would be so cool to use. Actually, hold on. Now, does this have a cooldown at all? Or just at the end of the turn?
The skill?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all on cooldowns, so you have to wait a few turns after you used it.
In that case, I do not want to use it, because I want to save that when he actually gets in range to do that to the enemies.
Yeah.
I was going to use it as a movement ability, be like, okay, I can just, you know, jump ahead here, but... Yeah, no, not for the best at this point. Alright, they get 18 to my 13, but I'm going to take that totem. I'm going to make this happen. Kind of turtling at this point. Oh, okay, until he did that.
Another battle calls.
Oh. I shard for the loss. Alright. We'll be on that totem next turn, so that should work out. We attacking? No, he can't hit. Okay. You, however, will be more of a problem. Alright. Okay, maybe we'll move for 2 turns. That could be handy.
Ouch.
Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah. Make that happen.
Let's find our enemies already.
You... take that totem. One person here on home guard.
Wisdom guides me.
Wait, did I just plug that hole? I did. Okay, you know what? You can come around here, though.
Alright, we actually have a name, Brady Johnson. So thank you, Brady.
Thank you very much, Brady.
Thank you.
And if you switch to my email there, I have the key highlighted. Yep, that's the one I have highlighted there. You should be able to copy that and just paste it in. Okay. Let's see. Did I summon? No, I don't have anything I could summon right now, but you know what? Let's Binding Roots this person who can... Yeah, who's going to take 2 rounds to kill, so yeah, okay, they're not going anywhere. No one needs healing, and Berserk is not going to help me at this point. So, let's hang on to this stuff while I take that totem. And actually, it takes 2 turns to take a totem, because you have to contest it first, and then it goes back to its nebulous floating state. Then you got to capture it again after that in the next turn. But the real point is, he's not earning any points right now. Alright, see what he's doing.
Better strike while the iron is hot.
Ooh, okay. Oh, he's got 12 health. Oh my goodness. Shaman's coming out, I see. Yep, okay. This guy's gonna go down fast though, so I'm not too worried. Ooh, deal 3 random characters. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's use these in the right order. 2 attack and 2 movement for 2 turns.
My dad pack a punch.
Should I start chiseling down the shaman instead? You know what? Let's storm it up, see what happens. I like these random ones, because, you know, they can just get out there and, you know, really mess people up. Okay, I did hit this one, so Berserk time. And you are going down. Oh, you have range, you can hit me. Ooh, okay. You know what? I think I'm going to keep this one alive, though. Yeah, definitely want to do that. In the meantime, I can attack diagonally, correct?
Yeah, you can.
Steady.
Right.
Where is my bow needed? My arrow struck true.
These guys actually have 6 range, so I don't know why I'm getting into point-blank range to shoot arrows into the enemy shaman, but I am just because, so yeah, okay. Actually, I probably should have hit this guy, too. Yeah, oh well. Alright, so home team is uncontested. Move the shaman up because a pretty good offensive going on here, and we're ending turn.
What is it that you want? They are no match for me.
The other better strike while the iron is hot.
Ooh, yeah, they're going right for the shaman, okay. In this case, that's actually kind of a good thing, because he can take a little bit of damage while I don't want to lose any minions if I don't have to. This guy is going to try and contest me, but I'm not going to let him do that next turn. Enemy shaman repositioning. That guy is going to be problematic. Oof. Alright, okay. Got another minion here. Ooh, draw a card when summoned. Alright, that's just what I need, because I got mana to burn right now. Alright, let's get another Simo out here.
From the shadows. Silent, but deadly.
Silent but deadly. Sorry, Tattoo. I feel like I should be asking you more questions, but I'm kind of into the game, so I'm just like, alright, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Yeah, you have to win the AI, so...
Yeah, I'm just,
But if the chat has any questions, just
yeah, no, anyone on chat have any questions, you know, fire away. We'll, you know, definitely here to we're definitely, we'll definitely hear you.
Yeah, if you have any questions, you know, you don't have an opportunity that often to have a Q&A session, so...
That is definitely true. Yeah, he's gonna be a bear to take down.
Mark a target.
However, you can do this from range, so I'm gonna...
What is it?
Yep.
Betrayed. Again?
Minion off the board
A
here.
patient hunter is rewarded in the end.
Alright.
The great outdoors.
Yeah, so Shaman is really the only main character, so at the beginning of the game you just control the Shaman.
Yep.
And all the rest are summoned, yeah.
Yeah. Does this person have... Oh, wait, I didn't... I'm gonna do that from range, because they can attack back. Actually, no, they can attack back anyway, because they have the same range. Never mind. Unfortunately, the monitor is still doing this. Ugh, I'm so sorry, folks.
Yay!
A follower, yep. Alright, let me reset this for the monitor. I apologize, people. I mean, this is... this monitor is, like, just being a real pain. If you want, though, people have seen, you know, you've got a pretty good understanding of the game at this point, you know. I don't know, Tatu, if you want to jump in for some PvP here, we can give it a try, and I can get my ass whomped. But, yeah, no, it'll be fun.
Get your ass swamped for charity.
Getting my ass swamped for charity, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, just a second.
Alright. I'll actually, you know what? I'm gonna have fun with this. I'll use my burn deck. I'll see how it goes. It might be completely stupid, but... Yeah, I don't know if I have you on,
I'm a Steam friend.
Let me add you as a Steam friend real quick. Hold on. Community... Friends, here we go.
Yeah. Yep, gotcha.
Sorry, folks. Just adding a friend right in here now. So we can have a PvP match here. Alright, did you get the friend request?
Yeah, got it, and I can send you an invite within the game.
Alright.
Just a second.
Just waiting for my monitor to explode again and ruin this. I'm thinking maybe... Yeah, like I have to quit out to reinitialize, unfortunately. Maybe it's the DVI cable is actually the problem. I had this problem last night playing a game, but I thought it might have been the game. So I was like, oh, the game is having weird issues. I didn't even consider, like, oh yeah, this might actually be... So... I think after this we'll pause and see if I have a DVI cable somewhere to use. But, okay, go ahead and, actually, I'll cancel out of this. Go ahead and invite me whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Thankfully, when the monitor kicks out, it, you know, it tends to come back. I mean, I keep expecting one of these times it's going to kick out and then just not come back on. It's going to be like, well, okay then. We actually have another monitor on standby. I might just move to that, I think, after... the monitor's still doing it. After we're done here, yeah, I think I'll move to the next one. Again, apologies, folks. Murphy's Law, you know, whatever can go wrong will, and it has decided to do exactly that. So, yeah. I guess at least we'll be happy the stream is still running at all. So, yeah. Alright.
Did you get an invite?
You know what? I might have, but I'm not looking at the right window, maybe?
Actually, I don't think you're online on Steam at the moment.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. One sec. Just to be sure, I had, like, turned off all, you know, friend...
Yeah.
Stuff. Alright, okay. Hopefully... Okay, I think I logged into friends just now. Sign in. Okay, here we go. All right, now I see you. Yep, you're in game. Okay, try sending the invite again. Sorry about that.
Yeah, now you should have an invite.
There it is. There it is. Okay. Yes, let's. Now, will I see that in game as well, or just in the?
I think it should be just in the Steam community.
Okay, just in Steam. All right.
Thing.
Join game. Let's see. There we go.
All
okay.
Right. I can see you. Yeah.
Yay. All right. I am totally going to go burn deck on your ass, and we'll see what happens.
I have no idea what's in my deck, so let's see.
All right. Hopefully I didn't just step into the ring with the equivalent of the John Cena of this game. So let's see.
No, I'm not even the best of the development.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's a good question. Like, who on the dev team is the best? Like, who?
I think we had a tournament just the other week. It's one of our programmers.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Of course, he can program it so that he always wins.
You're like, hacks. Freaking hacker, hacks.
Ouch.
You take that 2 damage and like it. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. We start with a minion. Okay, that's cool.
But the young ones have much to learn.
Wait, no. Never mind. I'm so dumb. I'm looking at you. I'm like, look, I'm the blue guy, right? No, I'm the red shaman.
Yep. That happens. Okay, so I think I'm playing some kind of a rush deck. Let's see.
Yeah, oh, gee, okay, you are playing a rush deck, which is probably means my burn deck is not going to do super hot against it, no pun intended.
I cannot do that.
Whoops, I didn't mean to cast the spell. I want to cast the spell. Alright, yep. And that's all I'm doing this turn. Hey, wait a minute, you can launch the stream and know what my hand is. No fair.
Luckily, I don't actually have a second monitor at home, so...
Yeah.
It'd be a hassle, so...
Yeah, I would. Right. Alt-tabbing out and be like, okay, what's going on? Alright,
Patience, young ones. Patience.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It just hadn't occurred to me yet that there would be, like, different, like, the colors would stay the same. I mean, I that should have immediately occurred to me, but it didn't because I'm just, whatevs. Let's see. Don't like him.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, actually, that was a good clustering on my part.
Not enough mana.
I don't have enough mana after that to do anything interesting, so...
The other tribe is near. Let's move.
Alright. Doing some risky stuff here, I know, because I'm exposing my Shami.
I stand to protect the tribe.
Alright, let's see. How do I want to play this? Yeah, okay.
Even if I die, the spirits are restless.
I'm gonna be obstinate. Yes, I am. And then there were two. And my shaman stands here and stares yours down. Because they can't attack.
Let's see if I have anything for this.
Where is my spear?
I think I'm just gonna go run away.
Or you're gonna run over and grab my other
Yeah.
totem, which would be a really good idea. I couldn't blame you for that choice.
Stay away.
I'd let you do that, however.
We have captured Attard.
Ooh. Well played. Alright, let's see. What can I do here?
The ancestors are with me. Okay.
I seek redemption. I seek redemption.
The spirits
What else I can do at this point? Ooh, that's a good one to play.
Where is my spear?
We have lost our totem.
Okay, let's see.
Recklessness only leads to a swift death. Arrogance blinds you. Strike with a clear mind.
Not get my extra damage proc off that. Yeah.
The other tribe is near.
Definitely feeling that my shaman might get killed soon. But
Jeez,
hopefully
okay.
not.
Monitor's flickering. Okay, it came back. Alright.
Wisdom guides me. War is eternal.
Nah, I can't, can I move then attack?
Yeah, you can move and then attack, but not attack.
Okay, I mean, not attack the move. Okay, that's actually, that's what I was trying to do.
Pain is good. It lets you know when I break something.
I cannot stay.
I actually didn't even see him. Damn. Alright, so we're doing this.
I will
Yeah, I think I might be a bit screwed right
The spirits are restless.
Let's see.
Where is my speed?
The other tribe is near.
We'll see, because I can't get to these totems in time to shut them down, and it might be a different story.
Stand to protect control.
Stay alive.
Yeah, you have to get them both this turn. Unless you want me to win.
Oh crap, I do, don't I?
Stay alive.
At last, the volume is within my reach.
And we're doing this again.
And I think you can actually charge to the totem.
I...
If you can't run to it.
Ooh, yeah, you're right, I can.
Down! Crush them!
Yep, okay. So...
Or even still.
I don't know if that's gonna save me, though, because you still got...
It's not gonna be enough, though.
Yeah, because you got that one...
Yeah. And I can kill your dude over there. I think that's
yeah,
about it.
That'll be game, I think.
Yeah.
I had another meteor shower that I could have fired off that would have taken out your shaman again, so that might have brought me there. So yeah, the burn deck is an interesting little strategy. It's a very late in the game type of deck. Like it's you know, at the end
The beginning.
At the beginning it doesn't do much, but at the end it just blows up everything, and very often can be pretty effective. I mean, didn't win me the game that time, but it came close. All right, what time is it? It's 11:30. Okay, we got until 12 if you want to try another round.
Sure.
If my monitor does not flicker out and die on me.
Do you want to build a new deck?
No, I could stick with this deck, although I am thinking actually of just swapping. I mean, I hate to do this mid-stream, but the monitor is being so problematic right now that I might just want to swap out for the other the TV we have on hand. Let's see. Hang on just a sec. Sorry, folks, bear with us one moment. We're swapping the TV in. I know, worst stream ever, but give us a moment, and because this monitor is just not cooperating. I'm gonna quit out of the game for a moment while I do this.
Yeah.
that didn't do anything weird.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah. I'm also sure it did. Okay, so you plug that back in?
Mm-hmm. Where's the power?
Power is right here. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's good. Except that no, this is correct. Except actually that this is not. No. Maybe we should just. Like the last one I had was but okay, TV it is. I know, right?
Got this. I'll play the games that are motion sicknessy.
Yeah, okay. I'll sit
And you
far
can
away.
focus on the laptop and stuff like that.
In there or not. Alright, so
Where's that now? Here.
grab the cable there. I'll move the cable that's on the just push that down there for now. Okay. Over here. If I can.
Cable or
Yes. Let me just move the microphone thing here. It doesn't fall. HDMI cable should be back there somewhere. It's the one with like the doohickey on the cord, the cylinder.
Yep.
Okay. If there was ever a day for physical objects to not have it in for me, would have been that. That right.
Usually on the video card.
Huh?
Nothing.
Wait, no, I mean, I just didn't know if it was up or down.
Yay!
Okay, let's.
You need
All right,
to turn up the
so
mixer.
I will need to, but more importantly, let's do that first. Did I hear that on the stream just now? Did I hear yay?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
So, can the stream hear us this whole time?
Apparently.
Wow, okay, that's weird. I thought I turned it off.
Mm-hmm.
Need to get these monitors swapped one moment longer. Sorry if you heard me griping just then about everything not working, but, you know, that's how it goes. Settings. Okay, there we go. Turn the volume back up to normal.
And hey, we received a donation.
We should act helpless and stupid more often. Apparently that's the key.
I know, apparently we're so
Yeah.
pathetic.
Is that another one?
I don't know.
Like, these two need all the help they can get. Wow. Okay, let me try ordering the displays. Apply. Wait, that was right the first time. This needs to be main display. And the stream. Okay, over here. Okay, Tattoo, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I was hearing you. I think I was hearing your microphone coming through. I heard a hiss of some kind. Okay, so now we're on a ginormous TV, which, if I use it at the wrong time, gives me motion sickness. So that's why I switched initially. So is everything moving over to here? Okay. Why is it streaming that? It shouldn't be streaming that.
I guess we didn't get a donation after all.
Oh, it was just a follower.
Following
Okay.
us.
Yeah, that we're like a clown show at this point. Okay, let me.
I appreciate the follow though.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, let me see if I can get this following the correct.
Get all of your friends watching and following too. We need all the people watching and all the donations we can get.
It's the technical difficulties show.
Oh, we're about to get back to serious.
Yeah, we're trying to get back there. Okay. All right. So let me see where it's. Unfortunately, at this point, I think it might be trying to. It might be streaming the wrong screen. So let me try this again. Hold on. Actually, wait, that's right. I was smart enough, for once, set this as a global source. So I should, hypothetically, okay, it's not. I wonder if we need to pause the stream and restart it real quick. In order to do that. Let me try one other thing real quick. Be right back. Okay, gonna see which screen it thinks it's streaming now. Let's figure this out. And it is still, unfortunately, this one. Yeah, okay.
Well, it should be streaming that one, right?
No, it's streaming that one. I've got the please stand by banner up right now just because. Yeah. I'm sorry, folks. We're just going to have to restart the stream. We'll be back like literally one moment after this because after restart, I believe it should be streaming on the correct monitor. One sec. Be right back.